wrap this up and move on to the next thingy.
How we doing? You doing good? Excuse me. I just scarfed down a brownie, right? So I'm sitting here trying to it's like when a dog gets peanut butter, on the roof of its mouth and it keeps licking. Oh man, I love brownies, dude. Do you know brownies are considered cookies? They are classified as cookies. I had no clue. They just are. I don't know why. No clue. Anyway, what's going on? Try hard. Turd burger. The turd burglar. Slick the slick guy. I love your names. Everybody has funny names. What's going on? Demo. What's going on? Memes. What's going on? Brian Frosting. What's going on? Jason. How we all doing? We all doing okay? Demo. Scott Sullivan MMA. You and Charles killed the trivia. Thank you very much, man. I was trying my best, right? So look, we are here to watch a little bit of Fishtank, all right? And here's the thing. Apparently there is going to be apparently, to my understanding, there is going to be sorry, I'm just checking something real quick. Anyway, apparently there's going to be an elimination. Okay, so I don't want to take too much time talking about a bunch of stuff. I think we should just get there ASAP. I don't exactly know when the elimination is going to be occurring, but yeah, I think it's better to not miss that. I'll read a couple of these and then we'll jump in here. Quesadillas are life. Yes, I do love quesadillas. Quesadillas are great. Whales are considered dolphins. I don't know. Are they? Hey, beats the hell out of me, dude. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing about anything. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna jump in like a second, and after that, maybe if we have the time, I will react to what happened earlier today with the karate, with the aikido. So I won't say too much. Okay, we'll just get right to it. Oh, I tried to click the Streamlabs thing. Silly me.
Say something, as something definitely needs to be said. And I asked Grandpa.
This is supposed to be a
Then he sort of relaxes a little.
This is supposed to be a comedy routine, I believe.
Gets strength again. He looks me in the face, and he leaves this despairing state, and he just responds.
It's supposed to be a comedy routine, though I'm sure you knew that. I'm sure you knew that by what's going on right now. Alright, let me share this bad Larry. Alright, here we go.
Card number 2.
Yo, is he just reaching down it? I thought Jimmy was reaching down his pants for a second. I was like, it's finally happening. He's whipping his dick out.
Before I begin, I brought a tool here. This is my anti-heckling tool. It's also my
Anti-heckling tool. It's my anti-heckling tool. He pulls out a gun.
Teach you what Ted Bundy was inspired by.
He snuck a gun in up his asshole.
No problem. Before I begin, I want you to imagine a man so retarded and so traumatized. Imagine that, if you would.
I'm looking at him.
Retarded and traumatized that he can't even fit things together chronologically. His mind scattered. His brain's turned to mush. His penis a terrific size, yet he doesn't know how to score with bitches.
Oh, well, never mind. Not him anymore.
That man is me. Before I also begin, I would like to do a good prayer to a silly god. This goes out to you, Tom Servo 3.
A good prayer to a silly god.
Best wife whoever.
Is this supposed to be like Andy Kaufman?
Penis. You see, Tom Servo 3 had a wonderful educational video. It was called The History of the Hiroshima Butt Plug. And there I learned the magic phrase that has stuck with me the rest of my life. You see, I'm on the wrong fucking page. That's how retarded I am.
Thank you for the reminder, Funny Kangaroo. Funny kangaroo.
I was born in a spook-ass Cooks County Masonic hospital. Spooky for 2 reasons. 1, it was a Masonic hospital. 2, there were a lot of blacks. 3, I'm retarded. I was born with a cone head and yellow skin. My mom got scabies, but that's beside the point. She kind of deserved it later on in life.
Yeah, this is like some Andy Kaufman shit.
I was inspired by Rugrats. I had a very
T.J. Taylor, Jimmy, and Shinji. Okay, alright, okay.
When I saw Tommy Pickles, I knew what I had to do as a newborn. I had to get away with it while
So what's worse, telling a 10-minute joke with the ums and ahs, or just cutting off a Reddit meme? I don't know.
I became the best crack dealer in all of Chicago for a while. Owned a block squared. That's when you own 4 blocks in a cube. By extension, you own the blocks across the street. It was good for a while. The cops never suspected a newborn. How could they? I was born with yellow skin, a cone head, and I was clearly retarded. It was good for a while.
Slam poetry.
Cops began to catch on to me. So me and my family had to flee to Kansas. There things were good for a while. But then things became bad. We realized some really horrible fucking news. It was just absolutely god-awful. That news was Kansas is boring as shit. They advertised Dorothy's home, and all you see is a little shack surrounded by a bunch of junkies. Dorothy nowhere to be seen. You would hope she would give you a little nookie for traveling all the distance. But nah, Toto was dead. We're pretty sure the junkies were using him as a fleshlight.
What the fuck, dude?
After that, we just moved on to Pennsylvania. Yes, sir, good old PA. Where apparently I'm one of the last ones with a southeastern Pennsylvanian accent.
Jimmy yapping about his personal life again. That's true, Henry.
I was sent to a lot of different places before preschool. I was mostly sent to YMCA daycares. My mother didn't really hand teach me potty train-wise. You see, she would sit me in front of this VHS tape called Potty Time for Him. And it's through that VHS tape that I learned about Joshua. And how Joshua had a little hole for making poo-poo. Naturally, that didn't
I feel like that's
wipe
probably
my
true.
ass.
He probably did have
So
something
every
like
time I
that
took a
going on.
shit in YMCA, I had to beg one of the teachers to wipe my ass for me. Eventually, my mom realized, wait a minute, I think I have to teach this retard.
Set up,
how to
punch,
wipe his
tag
ass.
at its
I don't think I can
finest.
just sit in front of a VHS tape talking about Joshua and how he has a hole for making poo-poo. I don't think that was good. So my mom taught me how to wipe.
Are there
my
really
ass
any
with
winners
one
here? New poll has started. Let's check out the poll.
Every day when we were let out for recess, it's every man, woman, and child for themselves.
Ah, man, I don't know which one.
Running for the big wheel trikes.
Alright.
I'm sure we all remember them. They were the shit. Especially back in the day, you could score any bitch you wanted with one of those. But if you were slow, you'd wind up with a little tyke bike. That's one that you have to power with your own feet, like Fred Flintstone. Of course, this is the year 2000. Fred Flintstone moves got you no fucking bitches. This ain't no goddamn Stone Age. If you didn't have a fucking big wheel trike, if you had the Fred Flintstone bike, you may as well have gone back
She's
inside.
waiting.
Of course, I remember there were times when me and the homie would get the bikes we wanted. Each one of us would be running the other off into the grass. See, the way that recess worked in preschool is, if you went into the grass with a big wheel, that was it. You were out, you were done, you were sent back inside. And by
Is
God,
this really like a
bitches
Reddit thing that he
run each
had
other off the
memorized?
road.
Or is
Get
this just
crushed
the
because of
Reddit
big
Jimmy meme?
wheels. Probably committed some war crimes, but we didn't care. We were 4 years old. We were just learning our shapes and colors and shit. We couldn't have known that. And truthfully, we didn't care. I'll never forget, though, there was one day that me and my homie, we finally made it. We were the bike pimps of that recess. It was just us at the end.
He's got this memorized. That's one thing Jimmy's good at, is he's good at just whether it's off the cuff or whether it's something he had planned out. You notice how he just fucking is just able to go?
And then, of course, afterwards, I got sent into elementary school.
This is almost as boring, to be honest. Yeah, like it is kind of boring, but it's also impressive.
The first one I learned in kindergarten.
It's impressive of him.
Yes, kindergarten. You see, my elementary school was destroyed by a tornado. So when I first went to school, I thought it was really cool. There were barely any lights on anywhere.
Just popping in quick to say I love everything you've been doing on the show. Best Sensei ever. Us. Thank you, Internet God. I appreciate that.
It said it was just a hole with two big old-ass double doors. I wish that schools fucking looked like that. That shit was awesome. But that's not the lesson I learned. That school was gay.
It's impressive how this is less funny than TJ.
No, you see, what I learned was that one reason.
That's what Henry says.
My daddy just taught me how to pee outside, you see. He was tired of me sitting on the toilet like a sissy. So, one day I have to pee at recess, and I say, okay, I'll just go find a tree. So I found a tree at
fucking
recess, and I peed on it.
They're both on the same wavelength right now. They're just like, fuck shit.
I was very proud of myself, because ever since then I started a school tradition.
Maybe instead of elimination, we can do a 24-hour Nifty comedy lesson.
The elementary school that I went to, and
yeah, I'm sure that's a type of comedy that's real popular.
You see, each generation of students avoids that tree. It's the pea tree, you see. It's like the cheese touch, but just a tree covered in my piss.
Nifty should give a TED talk on how to be funny.
Still hold pride for that.
Gooey Bonbon says, I think Jimmy is better at improv or being himself than prep funny. Yeah. Jimmy's just a funny guy naturally. He's just one of those dudes. And if you let him talk, he will say some shit that's funny. And it's not funny the way he means it to be, though. Jimmy can tell you the temperature of his hometown from every day of his life from memory. Yeah, dude.
Myself, all right, I'm gonna stick my arms out to the side. I'm gonna become the little airplane that I could, just like in that Sesame Street shit. You feel me?
They're supposed to be going for like 10 minutes, aren't they?
The goal was,
if Jimmy could take constructive criticism, he could probably work through something really funny. Yeah, and that's the issue with Jimmy, is that he could be brilliant if he would just learn how to listen to people and take their advice, you know?
Still clicks to this day. And that's why I learned you can't fly like that. You can't fly just by sticking your arms out to the side, no matter how fun that would be. Later on, I also learned an important life story.
This is crazy. I don't know who won. Me either.
See Santa Claus, and I was really happy. I was extremely happy.
Yeah, there's a really creative guy under that internet poison. Diesel said that, and yes, I agree. 1,000%. He is doing a 1-hour special. Oh shit. I would hope not.
And you see, I remember
like
gone to Santa's lap,
Jimmy is so creative, it's crazy.
What a fucking queer! And he punched me.
He just needs to get his shit together.
After that, I learned I can't be smiling like that anymore. That Christmas, Santa came into my house in my halls, you see. He didn't deck them, though. He dicked them. My walls were covered in semen Christmas morning. My parents yelled at me and
Goosma says, what do you think is funnier, Jimmy's current set or if he had actually hit Taylor in the face? I don't know, dude. I don't know. That's a hard one.
Worship an Easter critter, but not the Easter bunny. he let me know that rabbits were
Jimmy is actually throwing.
immoral because they fucked anything that moved.
Oh, RN. Jimmy is actually throwing right now. I hate to say it. What, you mean he's throwing the game on purpose?
His seed is the only seed that goes throughout the rabbit colony, but I'm getting ahead of myself. You see, my father taught me to worship the Easter monkey. He said, now that's a strong animal. You don't fuck with the Easter monkey. You don't be a bad boy for Easter with no Easter monkey. Oh, no, sir. No, sir. I'll never forget telling my friends, they were all down with it, you know. They all knew the importance of the Easter monkey. I told them what my daddy told them. They knew I was telling the truth. Except for one. He kept dissing the Easter monkey.
Delaney and
"Oh, what's
Nifty
he gonna
look
do?
like
Just
they
squeeze and
could
go
be
his cuckoo
sisters.
like all the
You,
other
you
monkeys
guys
do
realize
out in
that? You
Detroit?"
guys notice
And
that?
I said, no, it's not that kind of monkey. And he ain't gonna throw his poo-poo. Please, my brother in Christ, do not blasphemize the Easter
Look at
monkey.
Gold Striker.
But he kept on doing it. He kept roasting that Easter monkey. And the Easter monkey paid him a visit. And well, he got what's called Connecticut chimped. Does anyone know what it means to be Connecticut chimped?
Connecticut
Well,
chimp.
you see, there's a woman one day, and she had a friend with a chimpanzee for a pet. The friend said,
Oh,
"Hey, put me back
that.
my chimpanzee with this banana."
Yeah.
So the woman approached the Connecticut chimp, and the Connecticut chimp chimped her, ripped off her face. My friend wasn't.
See, I thought he was gonna say something, you
His
know,
version of getting Connecticut chimp was
something
having his
racist.
face
Something
ripped off
racist.
And all his limbs ripped off.
that's what I thought.
I told that man, don't make fun of the Easter monkey. He didn't believe me. He's still alive. He's just a potato that cries and moans a lot. But I keep reminding him, you asked for this. I warned you, but you didn't listen. You see, as a child, believe it or not, production has the proof. They can show you the proof. As a child, I sounded
There's
like a
something-
masculine lesbian.
I don't know why. There's something funny to me about
Fortunately, my
the
voice
phrase
changed in
Connecticut
middle school before we
Connecticut
learned what
chimp.
masculine lesbians
I don't know
were
why.
in
It's
sex
just
ed
like it
class.
took me a
Otherwise,
minute to
I
kind
would
of think
not
about
approve
it, but it is kind of funny
Of course,
as a
I did
concept
beat it.
to
I stopped
call
sounding
something
like a
that.
masculine lesbian. I stopped looking adorable. So the big titty bitches stopped giving me hugs at the store, thinking I was just all so cute. Instead, my voice changed, my facial expression changed, and I looked like Anton Chigurh. I also learned that having a deep voice in modern age doesn't guarantee you no pussy. The women at my school were mean, calling me stalker, rapist, pedophile, just because of how
Yeah.
I looked and sounded. Of course, eventually I went to the outside world and
Just
realized
because of
that
how
there
he
were a
looked
bunch
and
of
sounded.
red,
That's
ugly
what it is.
cunts.
It's only
Idiots
because of how he
inside
looked
and
and
out.
sounded.
And that they really weren't shit. A wise man once said, I will have no whores, because whores are a penny a score.
The Connecticut chimp,
That means that-
aka
that
Sam
20 of them
Hyde.
bitches were only
Dude,
worth
that's
one
crazy.
That's a pretty
That's crazy.
reasonable rate if you ask me, ladies and gentlemen. And then, of course, with my Anton Chigurh.
Coolest Monkey says, I think the great lesson from this stand-up special is to avoid stories and only do one-liners. Yeah, only do stories if you're like a Dave Chappelle type. And even then, Dave Chappelle, I like Dave Chappelle. I think he is one of the best to ever do it, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a big fan of some of his more recent stuff. And it's partially because he tells some of these long-winded stories and shit like that.
This is going to be really
You know?
fucked up, you see. My life was cursed. Somehow throughout my life, there would be a bunch of strangers who
Well, when he
I'd
goes
always
full
mistake.
albino at one point to really become the judge.
I'd always get taught.
Yeah, Judge Holden was his name from Blood Meridian, right? Oh yeah. Crank Sinatra says, has anyone read Blood Meridian? Sam being the judge is funny in that context.
Takes all of 100 Acre Wood's money.
Fucking
He keeps it all to himself.
downstairs fucking with us. Just imagine 4 to 5 more weeks of this.
Piglet went up to him and said, "Oh, Jewel Bear, please. 100 Acre Woods, we have no money. We're all starving.
Am I
we can't
scared
pay
of
rent."
Shinji?
And he said,
No, I love
"Shut up,
Shinji.
Goyim. Just give me more smeckles of money."
Just give me
Turns
more
out the guy's a
schmeckles of
neo-Nazi.
money.
I don't know what he found in me, but he took a liking to me and tried to convince me to come to his side. Maybe I reminded him of the fear
One-liners that hit
of
home are
brown
difficult.
hair,
Stories
green
that are
eyes,
at least
clearly one from
marginally
a bunch of
interesting
different
are easier.
races.
Yeah. No, I can. Yeah,
You see, in
I
second
can
grade,
see that.
I thought I was also talking to a substitute teacher.
There's a one-liner comedian that used to be real good but died to drugs. I forgot his name. That's the route I'd take.
She sat me down and she showed me Gilligan's asshole. just
I'm trying to think of who it could be, but I'm not 1,000%
I'll
sure.
never forget the theme song. Skipper wanted Gilligan's tail, his fancy
Shinji taking down Brian, who was like 60 pounds heavier, was insane. Yeah, that was really good. Brian ended up going for basically like a throw, right? And Shinji rolled through with it. If I can get Shinji's match, then I will definitely take a look at that, because there was actually some stuff from Shinji specifically that I want to take a look at and tell you guys about. I don't believe Shinji when he tells me he's done just Aikido and Kendo and shit like that. He's definitely done more, and he's not telling us for one reason or another.
Again, by someone who
Jet is actually fully asleep on that beanbag chair. What? Oh, yeah.
Van Frank.
Wait, what? Oh, damn.
Wants to finger her sister and squeeze her sister's breast.
He does look like he's about to fall asleep.
Batch of bad strawberries and has the worst diarrhea recorded in Nazi Germany.
I used to do drugs. I still do, but I used to. Yeah, that's a good one.
After the war was over, her father found her diary and said,
Mitch Hedberg. Yeah, I've heard of that guy, but I didn't really know too much about him. I've definitely heard of him.
Copies and sent them all around the world so everyone could enjoy the smut.
Shinji has don't secret.
Then of course,
Shinji has secret Yakuza training. Probably. Shinji's probably the godfather of the Yakuza.
Funniest one.
Hang on.
Did you go easy on Sam? I mean, I wasn't trying to kill him.
There's a show called
You know,
Between the Lines, but
I wasn't trying to like murder him or anything like that. I had to try to make sure that I wouldn't be absolutely like mauled by somebody who was much bigger than I am, right? Sam is trained a little bit, right? So it's not just like fighting someone who's just big. It's like fighting someone who's big that also knows what they're doing, right? So I did have to try, but it's not like I was trying to kill him.
And he sent me to normal school. It was really stupid and gay, and I hated it. But you know, it's all good, ladies and gentlemen, because...
Are you ever worried Jimmy will kill you in one punch? Every time. Every time. They have to convince me to go upstairs. I get there and I'm like, guys, like, please, like, I really don't want to do it today. I really don't want to do this today, guys. And then they're like, no, you got to, dude. You got to.
In Sunday school, before they kicked me out for being a goofy kid, they had us draw these little Jesus gingerbread men. I'll never forget just drawing it down. My own little Jesus gingerbread.
Is Jimmy just raw dogging his set?
No,
Dude, I think he's straight fisting the set, dude.
Big penis.
Fuck going raw. He is just
And you see,
he's doing unholy things to this set right now.
Jet just broke something.
Jet trying to liven it up a little bit by like slamming glasses on the ground.
One question to him. I did portray
Which one is worse so far? A new poll has started. I'm not gonna vote because I actually didn't get to see TJ's.
Why?
You know, considering that I think they're both up for whatever it's called. I think they're both up for No wait, shit. I don't think TJ is up for elimination or anything like that, but I know Jimmy is, so I don't want to end up potentially screwing Jimmy or anything like that, or anyone who is up for elimination. Bottom line, I know Taylor's up for elimination. I don't hate Taylor, but if anyone had to go, I'd rather it be her, because you gotta kind of ask, like, what has she done thus far? She has a little arc with TJ where, you know, they have this puppy love thing going on. But like, you know, I haven't been around her enough to feel any kind of attachment to her. I feel attachment to everybody else.
The most retarded schizophrenic man is in the room with us right now, Jimmy. Not only do he know for his fucking dogs, which has to have some sort of truth to it, since he even said he knows exactly who's saying those rumors and knows them.
She's got smoker voice.
Also, has anyone noticed how he whistles around the house? I think it's because the closest thing you can get to a rape whistle in here. Also, he also somehow has to add sexual comments to everything. Did everyone forget how he leaned close to my ear and whispered how he's a little sub and wants to be dominated?
No.
He's such a sub, I feel like he would cover himself in meat and mayo and let dogs have their way with him.
Yeah, Taylor only contributes a cute face. She doesn't have as much personality as, say, like Summer, which I'm not saying I want Summer back, but like, you know, she really is just kind of a cute face, honestly.
I know, I get you have mommy issues, but please don't take them out on me. But I think my short time on this show...
TJ has stopped bobbing up and down.
Everyone here...
Where is TJ? Is this TJ right here? Are these TJ's pants?
Physical contact he can get, especially if they're 100 pounds lighter than him. I mean, even if there's money on the line, no girl wants to touch him.
We need one token hot chick. We have Nifty.
Something I quickly realized about this, though, is that his dick size and body count kept changing. I mean, body count-wise, though, it makes sense when half the body count is dogs. Another thing he mentioned during the interview is that women only want to have sex with him to
Love you too, Red. Thank you.
in some sort of way, which doesn't make sense at all because all he can talk about is how poor and sad his life is. I know. Listen, I understand. Some people even say
I hate Taylor now.
But the length you go to just drink is insane. I promise you, if you go 3 hours without...
Taylor is a useful tool to manipulate TJ. That is a good idea, so I guess you could keep it for gaslighting purposes. But it would be funny to get a girl who kind of looks like Taylor. You just keep finding people who look like other people, and you just bring them in and try and set TJ up with her. That would be kind of funny.
I heard something about, like the dollar or something. You went to the length of...
Dude, why are you sitting like this?
You gotta stand up.
Yeah, stand up. Close your fucking legs, dude.
It's out of habit. You went to the length of getting...
What, it's out of habit? Sitting with your legs open like that?
The floor in the bedroom 3 to get to the basement where you thought there's a secret hidden message or something.
I feel for TJ. He has absolutely zero confidence in anything he does. He's always second guessing everything he says or does. Yeah, that's a bad spot to be in. That is for sure.
Now. You're a little bit of a sexual predator. Brian, you're cool. You've been chilling with me the whole time. Jimmy, you're rude to me the second day or whatever, so I kind of got beef with you. Shinji's cool.
Oh, well, she's got beef. She should be ringing the fucking bell.
Snap on him.
Turg says, the one good thing about Nifty being in the tank is one less yuppie in mass. Yeah, that is true. She should stay in the tank. She looks like a much less attractive version of the girl that I was seeing before I met my wife. I actually talk a little bit about her in my Patreon as to why I got back into Christianity. This girl I was dating was that bad that it made me rethink my life, and I got back into Christianity after putting up with her shit. And
I guess you're gay.
It's the side cut bullshit and the glasses, and she's got like a German looking face. The girl that I was dating, she wasn't like fresh off the boat, but she was like German and Austrian of like that sort of extraction, right? And I think this girl is probably some kind of German or Austrian, even if it's not complete. I guess she's Jewish or something like that. I mean, there are still Jews in Germany and Austria, right? They're there, you know. I think isn't that just a statement of fact, what she said about Dunye, though? Is Dunye not gay? Like, genuinely, is Dunye not gay? But yeah, when I look at Nifty, I'm just like, wow, like, if you knocked the girl that I was dating down like 3 or 4 pegs, you know, you would get Nifty. It's kind of crazy. There's our boy. There's the Jocko belt. Good man, Shinji. Good man.
I'm ready.
You go.
Okay. So, why Melinda Gates divorced with Bill Gates? Because Bill Gates' dick is Microsoft. Hello, I'm Shinji. Nice to meet you. So yeah, I prepared one episode, about my story. So it's my experience. It's very long time ago.
Shinji bringing it back.
To satisfy yourself, like where will you go? Yeah, most of Japanese people like go to the hot spring, like onsen, like public bath. Yeah, my mom like often take me to the like local onsen, local hot spring, a lot. Like when I was young. Yeah, and when you are younger than the 8 years old, like you can take your children, like I mean the other day, yeah, you can take your daughter, like if the daughter was younger than 8 years old.
I can't 100% understand what he's saying.
My mom often took me to like female bathrooms. Yeah, like until I growing up to the more than 8 years old. Then, so yeah, Japanese hot spring has so many variety, like calorie bath, or like carbonated bath, or like sauna also. But then there is a one, like, the type of the hot
I think Jimmy is going home.
like,
Sam's body language during TJ's was way better.
so, like, in the
Yeah, I don't know.
bath, like,
I mean, that's the thing is I didn't see
for
TJ's.
like,
I didn't see TJ's, so I couldn't even tell you.
back,
But I mean,
like, whatever.
Jimmy's started off decently, I guess, but then it really got annoying and boring.
I didn't need any like massage, so I just enjoy the like feel like the Superman like that, because I can float because I was so light.
What?
I continue do that. I continue to do that, but one day I noticed
He's saying his mom took him to a female bathhouse as a kid. Oh man,
big,
I hope that's just a story.
fast and take time. Then you reach the very good feeling.
A very good
Yeah.
feeling.
I
The
reached
very
the
good
orgasm.
feeling. You reached the very
didn't-
good feeling.
I didn't know about the like masturbate or like orgasm, any stuff like nasty stuff. So
Is he
I
talking
just
about
feel
the first time he busted?
that timing.
Was the first time he busted when his mom brought him to a bathhouse?
Superman
I
masturbate.
hope not.
I kept continuing a lot and a lot. Like when you finish that, I went to the saunas and take a time and I go, oh my god, I want to feel more. Then I go to the jet bath and feel and came and like, I kept continue. I felt good. One day, like, so I pretty like amazed. Like this is amazing.
Bathhouse
like,
is big in Japan.
I
It's
should
probably
tell
true. Yeah, they
how
have
to
a
talk to my,
weird
like, everyone, like,
they have a
then,
weird culture
told,
where
like,
you
my
just
mom,
like there's just red light districts where you go and there's
if
hoes,
you put the
you know,
penis in
and
the
they
jet
have
bath,
male
like,
hookers
you
that
make me
aren't
good. That make
like
me
women go
good.
to male hookers there,
Yeah,
which is
like,
crazy to
my
think about.
mom's the
That's
facial
not really a
was,
thing
like,
over here.
suddenly
If you're a
changed.
male hooker,
And
you're
she said,
usually sleeping with
"Stop it!
dudes. I feel like,
Your
but
dick
over there,
fell off. Like for me, like I was young, like maybe that time
Over there.
I was like 7 years old. Like 7 years for that word.
Yeah,
that-
you
that
got with it.
word is pretty tough for 7 years old. So then I pretty scared about my dick fell off. But I couldn't finish it. Like even my mom said about that thing. I kept continuing.
I really hope this is a fake story.
But then
I don't know,
I
bro.
continued like until like 12 years old. Then when I entered the middle school, so there is a school trip for the like rural Japanese area.
No wonder Shinji was a gigolo and crazed hentai game enthusiast.
Then we stayed in the like Japanese local cottage. It's not like hotel. It's like more like personal, like individual, like hotels, like cottage. Then like the boys stay with one of the like very old house, but the problem was there is a like huge public bath there. And
Damn, he just can't escape those fucking bathhouses, can he?
Yeah.
Yeah, Japan is pretty wild.
Air jet bath. Yeah, that moment, like when I was 12.
Shinji does
still-
seem to talk
still
about
didn't
sex a
know
lot.
about
Yeah,
massage or,
he's
like, jerk off thing.
he's a
So,
coon
like,
brain.
I just said naturally to my, like,
You just don't
classmates,
realize how
"Oh,
bad it is because he
you
hides
put
it
the
behind
dick
being
in the jet bath.
being
Makes me-
foreign.
That makes me feel good. Then my friend says, okay, try it. Then yeah, I tried in front of the like 10 of the classmates. Like, like that. I just like that. Then everyone was like. Then like 10 minutes, not 10 minutes, 10 seconds later, I come. Actually no, maybe not so fast. Not so fast. Maybe it takes 2 or 3 minutes. Then I came.
He gooned
Then
too close
I
to the
get out
sun.
of the bus,
That's a good one.
like, with boner. Then everyone said,
You think John Jones? You think John Jones could take Shinji or not? Nah. Simply being Japanese won't save him. Have you ever listened to Boss Rutan's boxing tapes? Been using them to hit the heavy bag at home? I don't think so. I don't believe so. But
oh my god, what is that? It's amazing! Like, because no one knows that.
yeah, no, I haven't listened to too much from Boss Rutan or anything like that. Although everybody knows about his bar fighting tape. That was like one of the first like MMA memes, you know.
That's all. Thank you.
Shinji means well, good-hearted from what I see on screen. Oh yeah, he seems like a really nice guy.
All right, y'all.
You know.
Well, that's it. We're gonna reconvene in the basement. We'll be back up to kick one of y'all off
Okay.
our show.
All right. Okay.
Who could it be?
Getting nervous. I want them to like. I want to count down from 5, and then he just walks back in. I want to see like no time to deliberate.
In bedroom 3.
Who did better, Shinji or Louis C.K.?
One, go to bedroom 3.
I have your cigarettes in here.
Okay, thank you.
Where are they?
You ever had a dream that you want him to do so much you could do anything?
You go to bedroom 2 and wait for about 5 minutes.
Alright.
And then Nifty. Keep your smelly ass down here.
Oh yeah.
Alright. BR3. Just Grandpa Simpson 180 back into the room. Yeah, exactly. I'm not a fighter guy, but Ronda Rousey's last fight showed up in my algorithm. I don't know. Maybe it's because you're watching my stuff. Maybe. I don't know. That's just a guess. I'm just glad Vance has a job. Yeah, me too. It's good to see Vance again. You know, Vance. I think Vance is a good fit for this. They could and should definitely keep him around, even potentially for season 3. I don't know how Josie feels about it. I'd love to see her back too.
TJ, don't beat yourself up too hard. Jimmy went 17 minutes telling his boring-ass life story.
That was 17 minutes.
Boring.
Was it really?
It was good.
Anyway,
For an hour, I didn't realize just how
yeah, Vance is good for this, right? Because he's a nice, chill dude. He's
Yo, Brian, you should know Michigan beat Alabama 27-20 in overtime. Hail to the victors. Go
Hey.
Turds.
Fuck yeah, thanks, dude.
fuck, what was I saying? Damn, I forgot what I was saying. I don't want to talk over the TTSs or anything like that. Those are some of the best. Nifty is dating Sam.
Good. Good.
Uh,
You did good as well. Thank you.
How does Nifty actually smell like? I'm not sure.
TJ, you had all this time to get with that Taylor girl, and now it's all over. Sucks.
I'm not too sure because I don't really,
he'll probably follow him.
you know, I don't have that good of a sense of smell, so I don't really smell people like that. I don't catch whiffs of people like that. I also try to stay away from people that I think are, you know, likely to smell.
You got yourself a nice,
TJ,
cute little
who do you
cock.
think will be railing Taylor when you're gone? Autistic Fight Club AFC,
Me.
AFC, 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 AFC.
I doubt anyone really.
Vance was the first to get over himself and talk with the audience. That's true. Oh yeah, I was
TJ,
talking
you
about
and
Vance.
Taylor are gonna do fine. This nigga Jimmy is gone, black. Fuck you, Jimmy. Crack gang, smoke crack.
That clearly wasn't Crack Gang. That was Gold Clan.
That's
Fucking
that's a disrespect.
thoughts on Sean Strickland?
Let's go crack.
Yeah, I mean, I like him.
Sorry.
He's cool,
That's nothing against
you know.
you, I promise.
Well, no, but it's like I always say, let's go Crack Gang. I'm just saying that was likely Gold Clan pretending to be Crack Gang. They do that sometimes.
Vance has a good heart, needs to work on the pep talks. Pep talks.
TJ,
A little.
I respect you for attempting a Norm Macdonald bit. You tried your best, nigga. You're a great guy.
Thank you.
I feel like Taylor has a crush on Sam.
Jimmy obviously
Probably.
for an hour. This knicker can't stop talking. TJ,
Whoa.
great joke. A shame your MC stammer.
She probably does. No lie, she probably does. You know, I will say, like, Taylor is not.
Oh yeah. I gotta go.
Taylor is not. I'm trying to find a way to say it nicely, right?
Yep, those are the
Taylor
two
is
we
not
got.
the most unattractive girl you've ever seen.
Down there 'cause it's like, well, we all have to come up here.
I wouldn't say that I'm attracted to her. I'm just saying she does actually have redeeming qualities if you like take a
Alright,
good
so
look at her,
this-
right? If
well,
that
well, no, you
if
gotta
that
put it
makes
in your mouth
sense,
first, and then you-
I
No,
guess.
Wrong way.
Right?
What a cigarette?
Whoever gets kicked out, hit up
So,
Mondo
puff, just
Megabit's
keep puffing.
Discord. You will be a VIP for
Just don't
life
stop
there.
puffing
Mondo
till I tell you
Megabit's
to.
clan, let's
Puff.
go.
Reveal the secrets, Scott. Vance's prank calls are decent, dude. I haven't been able to
We
get.
can start it for you.
I was not able to catch a Vance
Let me do this.
Okay. Okay, so
prank
look,
call
ready?
stream
Start puffing.
because they're always on Sunday nights when I have to go to bed.
Don't breathe out that way.
You know, and it's like shit. Like I got work the next day, so I'm like,
Not
damn.
that
All right,
bad.
I guess I gotta.
You keep blowing
I gotta
out
miss
the
it. You know, I would like to make a Vance prank call stream when it's all said and done and he goes back to doing those. Excuse me. Tom H, were you in the tank since they puked on your mats? And if so, was it as bad as it
like,
seemed?
Don't blow out. You go.
Yeah, I was in bed. Jeez, I was in bed. I was in the tank today and Monday.
Imagine the difference in reaction
Monday.
to Shinji's bit if it was
Saturday.
Jimmy saying it. Go Brian. Opening square bracket, closing square bracket, opening square bracket, closing square bracket,
Oh,
opening
jeez.
square bracket.
Yeah, they
closing square bracket,
I was in the
opening
tank
square
today.
bracket, closing
We made them
square bracket,
disinfect the
opening
mats
square
again,
bracket, closing
just to
square
be
bracket,
sure
opening
before we
square
ended up
bracket,
using them.
Closing square bracket, opening square bracket, closing square bracket, opening
We just
square
need to see
bracket,
Tay in
opening
her
square
street
bracket,
clothes.
closing
Yeah,
square
I am
bracket,
curious. I
opening
am
square
curious
bracket,
how she
square bracket,
looks
opening square bracket,
normal,
closing square bracket,
like in
opening
her
square
regular
bracket,
clothes. I
closing
forget
square
that these
bracket,
people are not wearing the clothing they would typically wear. They're wearing like 1970s clothes and shit like that.
Someone has.
Although I feel like Jimmy probably dresses like I could see Jimmy wearing something like this just for the sake of it, you know?
Feel free to use. Shinji's a poor little Chinese boy now who can only play with ball in a cup.
Taylor's in B2 on her own. I want to see what B2 is like then. Damn, she really is just like chilling in there. Don't even talking about. Keep them coming. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you, DC4. Man, that puke was gross. Yeah, it was. It really was. Yeah, she's just chilling. She's probably mad nervous. That was definitely a gaslight. I feel like they're not gonna get rid of her. I feel like it was a gaslight. What's going on here?
TJ did Norm Macdonald and Taylor did TTS bits.
TJ completely
Psych Gang 5150
self-sabotaged
JJ.
today? Maybe.
I wouldn't say it was copyrighted. It was definitely Norman Down's fire.
Go out / Grayson style for sticking it out.
Kaylee giggled when you threw her around that first time. There's a girl in there somewhere. Yeah, she kind of... I don't know if it was a nervous giggle or if she just kind of opened up.
For real, holding my shit in right now, waiting to see how this plays out. I'm about to fucking shit my bed.
Shit the bed, dude.
Me too, dude.
Shinji-kun.
Taylor is praying to Joseph Smith. I forgot she's a Mormon. My least favorite is Brian because I feel he is the sleaziest. Yeah, I've kind of softened my stance on Brian over the last few
Jimmy,
days.
stay sharp. Crack Clan has your back. Despite the comedy for aliens. These ain't aliens, Jimmy. Still love you, though.
I mean,
I was saying, I've kind of softened my stance on Brian, but yeah, I definitely don't think he's my favorite.
Stone for your life to find and pursue your purpose. Fishtank FTW.
Fishtank for the win.
My man Jimmy got that dog in him. No, sorry, wait, he's in that dog. Boom, roasted. JJJJJ.
Brian did the best stand-up, but he's the snake in the tank. Yeah, I did find it interesting that him and Trish ended up sleeping together again last night. That was sort of funny to me.
Oh right, none of you have one because you're all unemployable retards. Asterisk, asterisk.
My penis size was consistent. My body count was consistent.
TJ smoking the cigar. I smoked a cigar the other night.
Brian, I hate your character, but the breakfast question had me crying laughing.
Andy said, I didn't know.
Yeah, I was like, thank you.
Brian is a snake among fish. That's what E-Raw Meat says. Yeah.
On Reddit, not fucking welcome, 1488.
Dude, the hold on. Narrative poll. Who had the worst set? I don't feel that I should vote, honestly, because I didn't see TJ's. I didn't see TJ's, so I don't wanna pick one. Nobody is voting Shinji. One person voted Shinji just because they were like,
Taylor, if she has to go for some reason, I know you lost, but just curious.
Well, this fish tank is emptying out. It was like full, and now it's like getting lower and lower. These guys just keep drinking the fish water. Oh man, Jimmy. Uh-oh. I don't want Jimmy to go. I don't want any of them to go except Taylor. And even then, Taylor, somebody said that she could be used as a gaslighting mechanism for TJ. So it's like, dude, I don't want him to go. But unfortunately, that's the way the game is played. That's the way the cookie crumbles. All right, that's the way it is. So we're gonna have to wait and see.
Figuring out that we were all Squidwards, because that's when everyone was able to like chill out for just a bit.
Did he say we're all Squidwards? Is that what he said?
It was a joyous time, even though they were mad as fuck though. They were like, God damn it, you weren't supposed to figure that out.
Motherfucker Cole though was not chill like us.
Well, no, obviously, and that's why like we were all
That's
like.
why he was sitting alone at the bar.
And that's why like it was just like again like.
They're still talking about Cole.
I still feel bad for Meg. That was not intentional at all. Although I do feel like.
I still feel bad for Meg.
That shit was so
Yeah, sure you
wrong.
do.
It made Jimmy hard, JJ.
I mean, the thing with Meg is like Jimmy didn't throw a chair at her. Like that was weird of her to say. I will say, I like Meg. I don't wish anything bad on her, but that was really weird of her to say that she had a chair thrown at her when really she just happened to be standing at the right place at the right time to have Jimmy basically roll a chair in her general direction, you know?
I just had to shut up and not laugh while I was making the first pass.
Josie was emptying it a bit. It might have been too high. Okay, maybe that's the case. Maybe that's what it was. None of them made me laugh. This is tough. Yeah, that is kind of another thing.
Yo, he was fucking savage.
Oh, he was.
Let's go, man. Nice to see you live. Thank you, Colton Gross. I appreciate that. Hope everything's going well with you.
It's really easy to talk to him.
I'm glad it was him.
I don't think Brian is an actor. I think he thinks he's auditioning for an acting role. That'd be a good gaslight. Be like, look, if you do well enough here, we're gonna give you a spot on World Peace 2. He has no idea World Peace 2 has been done shooting for like months now. He's like, Sam's like, look, if you do good enough, we're gonna give you a starring role in World Peace 2. And then he just tries as hard as he can, being a scumbag, and he ends up like just everybody hates him.
You really are black.
They think they're in on the joke, which kind of makes it funnier. Yeah, and that's one thing, right?
Penis no hano, she will eat sumo show shatter, yo.
Taylor's waiting for you in bedroom 2. If you want to go speak to her.
Uh-oh. Anyway, I was gonna say, that does make it, to me, that makes it a little bit funnier. The fact that they all know who Sam Hyde is and what Fishtank is, right? Because now you can fuck with them a little bit harder. You know, you can pull out the stops a little bit quicker and show them a little bit more contempt, if that makes sense, right? That's not even the word I want.
Taylor, we need you to stay for our boy TJ. His story isn't over yet.
Well, I don't know.
What's funny about this is Jimmy is going to get eliminated and Taylor is going to get eliminated because she didn't pay rent. I heard rumors that Taylor has an extra few days to pay the rent because she's only been here for like a little bit under a week.
I just want to... I don't know. whatever happens,
Whatever happens,
it was really nice talking to you and meeting you and hanging out with you and just being with you in general. It was fun. It was nice.
DJ, you better pull her in that closet right now.
It was a very
If somebody's planning on sending a TTS, I'm not telling you to do so. I'm just saying if you were about to, you should tell him to pull her in the closet right now.
Thank you.
Whether she wants it or not. No, just kidding. Obviously, ask for affirmative consent first. Enthusiastic affirmative consent.
I probably sound really dismissive, but
It's good.
yeah.
It just.
Scott X World Peace. Yeah, I was in a few sketches. Not as like a. I wasn't like featured. I was a background character in a not background character.
Everything broke it.
No, I was an extra in like 3 or 4 sketches. I might end up getting I am gonna get a little bit of camera time, but it's not gonna be like I'm an extra,
So,
right?
I don't know. If I leave,
Scott, do you think you could fight at 185 pounds? Yeah, my first fight was at 185 pounds, and the longer things go on, the more I think I'm probably gonna have to fight at 185 next. But you know,
being with you,
I guess we'll get a decision soon.
probably.
Bro's known her a few days and already gave her his nuts in a jar.
damn.
Isn't rent already closed though? Because it closed at 8.
I don't think so, but I don't know. Maybe.
I think that's what he said.
Maybe, but yeah.
I mean, I only got to like a couple minutes before I just had to start roasting everyone.
Is Sam's bet on Jimmy to kill you still on?
Still here.
That's never off.
Trust Haley. She's really cool.
Sully man, you fruit. What? You calling me fruity?
Trust Brian.
Why do you say that?
He only sees us as stepping stools.
Really? Has he like shown you any, like, has he like shown that to you in any way to make you think that?
He's always the one trying to start shit between everyone else.
Really?
For real though, you guys would make a good couple. Lucky that neither one of you go home. The story might not be over.
Red says there's no avoiding it at this point.
I'm sorry to hear that. I wish you were here longer. It's been really dope hanging out with you and stuff.
Thank you. Same to you.
Yeah, I hope if I go that you have a good time and I don't know, you have fun. You I don't know, some cool stuff happens. I hope you get.
Or traumatizing things happen.
That might be the case, but it'll be.
Damn it, TJ.
It'll be all good in the end of the day. Well, I guess. I don't know. I hope so.
You're blowing it. You're blowing it.
I don't know.
But yeah, somebody said it's inevitable that when you mention the name of the show, people can just Google it. Yeah, that's 100% true. People expect the contestants to not Google Fishtank Live and to see what it is, and to just be like, oh yeah, no, I have no clue what it is. I've never heard of you in my life. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna jump on, just cause I feel like it. That's not how it's gonna work at all.
I did have to fill in more time, but still. I don't know.
Really now. All right, I'm gonna go to the lounge quick, okay?
Like you by the words I say. So that's why I was like, I want to bitch him out because it's like you bitched out Taylor, and he always trying to bitch out you.
You want to bitch him out, but you're not.
Well, that's why he's a woman hater. He doesn't pick on people his own size.
Yeah. So he was like, that's why I was like, what did they say about throwing this stuff? They said something. That's why I told him. He was like, are you gonna morph into an animal if you get mad? Yeah, bitch, I will.
That's when he said, and then I said, and that's when I said, and then he said, and then she said, that guy's a bitch. Anyway, and then they don't say anything. I'd rather watch these two strike out.
This could be your last shot. You will REMEBER the next few minutes for the rest of your life. Be courageous.
Dive on her.
I'm curious when the results are gonna come out.
Dive on her, bro. Dude, I thought he was actually going to. The way he threw his leg down.
All jokes aside, I think we pair you two up together because you're the two nicest.
Yeah.
But
Also, if I end up
Will you ref for John and Damiel Scott? I'm not taking a side in that, alright, because I like both John and Damiel, but I would ref a boxing match between them if they came out to New England and decided to have one. And I'm not saying, definitely have one. I'm not saying that. That's up to them whether or not they would want to do something like that. But yes, I would be willing to referee a match between them. Although I feel like Sam would be the better choice for that. But I mean, I'm just saying I would do it.
We're not eating the hot dogs by eating TG's hot dog. Hurry, there's still time.
Saw the bathroom cam bar tick up from 65 to 66 just now. Looks like some of you have your it's.
I thought you'd be really weird.
I'm about to drive back down there. I'm gonna kick the door and I'm gonna be like, TJ.
But you turned out to be like super pretty, relatable, and just fun to be around and stuff.
Thank you. I'm surprised I even came here, cause I came here without knowing anything about this place or the show in general.
That Dunye commentary just killed me. Hope somebody clips
you're
it.
Very strong. You.
Yeah.
You're very mentally resistant to all the shit that's been going on. It's been a tough couple of days for you,
TJ.
Of course.
I feel like if I go home tonight, I'm gonna miss the TTS.
TJ, bro.
I need to sleep.
Like
it's pretty fun.
you're either gonna say you're gonna do something or you're not. Stop this you're really fun, you're really smart, you're really cool, you're really strong, you're really stop all the compliments. I'm not saying you got a neck saying that shit.
I don't know.
We know why you're saying that shit.
That you want to hang out with me so much.
She is nervous because there's cameras. I bet if there was not cameras around, if she was not like on this with the TTS and the chat and the 8,000 people watching, she'd probably be a little bit more forward about her own shit. But she's shy because of the cameras. Just be a man. He could have one till he goes home.
It wasn't just that, but it definitely had a major...
Get down there and make him do it. Dude, I'm about to.
Why didn't you bump for him?
Yeah, I know John called him out.
Torn between wanting Tay's feet in my face and her whispering sweet nothings in my ear with her sultry, velvety voice. Ah.
What?
Have faith. Good people thrive in the tank. Ask Josie.
Yeah, I guess, but I don't know.
Talk about how you are gonna miss her and how you
Dude,
enjoyed
I
wanna
grab that cigar out of his hand and just fucking put it out on his forehead. That's how frustrated I am right now watching him do this. And I can't look away either. Because if I click away, I'll think, wait, what if it's happening? What if it's happening, bro?
For the most part.
Yeah.
Happy New Year, Fish Fan.
TJ, the space next to Taylor looks pretty empty.
Yeah, that's all he could just sit right next to her too. Uh-oh.
You crackers are like them zoo pandas they have to zap to get them to fuck. How about one more hug at least? Damn.
Here, you want a hug?
I'll give you a hug just in case.
Put the cigar out and sit next to her, you fool.
It's been really nice knowing you.
Oh, man. I'm starting to cringe a little bit.
Stay longer. Hopefully I stay longer. But,
Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Puss and Ricer. Is TJ gay or just autistic?
Make sure you trust Taylor.
I mean, he gave her a kiss.
Is it gonna be okay if I just ash?
He gave her a kiss at midnight. Uh-oh.
I've been ashing random places everywhere.
Oh, he said ashing. I thought he said, is it okay if I ask you something? I was like...
But yeah, I don't know.
We'll be good.
TJ doesn't know how to flirt. No, he doesn't.
I haven't been doing much. Kind of just been vibing in here for like 5 days. But it's been fun.
It's been good. I mean, you have a lot of fans.
I don't think I do.
Yeah, you do, man. You do. They love. I don't know.
Fishtank just did a poll asking who was going home, and TJ won the poll by 48%, which means people think he's going home.
But I don't know. You're nice. You're pretty. I mean, I'm sure. I mean, I don't know the estimates for sure, but I'm sure they really like you.
Dude, TJ, I'm gonna reach through this monitor and grab you by the throat, dude.
Even though he gets a lot of hate.
What?
I feel like Jimmy has a lot
Oh
of
yeah,
fans.
Jimmy's got.
Even though he
definitely
gets
has
a
fun
lot
stuff.
of hate.
Yeah,
I think it's
but
just because he's racist.
but yeah, I don't know. Part of the fun of Jimmy is seeing. I don't know. He's the one that responds to the hate the most. And
He's like schizophrenic.
And he always gets the funniest messages. So it's okay, I guess. I'm sure there's the Jimmy Tards are strong out there.
That's how they call themselves.
I think that's what they're called. I don't know.
I was saying to the camera earlier, I'm like, if I leave tonight, I was like, at least I stayed, roasted Jimmy, and left.
Yeah.
This poll is rigged by staff.
You stayed strong.
Oh man, the Jimmy and TJ are like neck and neck.
Even though you didn't eat like the actual hot dogs, you stayed.
Brandon, you were correct. That's why they are dragging it out.
TJ, it's Dylan Adams. I'm black now. Don't ask. Go in and give Taylor one last kiss. Trust me, chocolate man.
Dylan Adams?
Who?
I don't know.
What if they come in here and tell us the results?
One last kiss for the goodbye.
Do
You
it.
never know what's gonna happen.
It's fun. She's fucking.
They told me to stay here for 5 minutes.
Dude.
5 minutes?
Yeah.
I don't know. They just told me to get in here.
Who said that?
Yeah.
Jet.
Damn.
Jet didn't even come to me when I was screaming at him all day.
TJ.
Yeah, he does that. I don't know. Just expect more
TJ.
of that, you're saying. Because, I don't know, they like to fuck with
She's
you.
literally like, hey, you never know what's gonna happen.
Taylor can tell TJ to lean in.
Yeah. But, I don't know, I'm probably smelling it bad. I'm kind of sweaty. And
What I missed? Did you teach them wushu drunken boxing yet? Not quite yet. I'm saving that.
Rub TJ's pillow between your legs so TJ has something to relieve.
Yeah, stream is buffering heavy for me. What, my stream or your like?
Second flex.
I gave you the bottle cap. So
What, my as in my stream is buffering or the Fishtank live website is buffering? I'm not 1,000% sure. My the Fishtank stream is kind of for me right this second, but I'm not sure.
Even before you hit 30 with the way you live your life now. Alright.
TJ said he doesn't like himself and said he doesn't deserve a girlfriend. People ain't getting it. Needs to knock that shit off.
I want to watch you do things together.
Sam Pence can still do the right thing and let TJ win. I don't know who's gonna win.
I really hope I don't go. I hope you don't go.
I hope you don't go. You have like way more invested in this than I do.
Taylor gang, Taylor
Shout out from Toronto, Canada. Keep it up, Scott. Thank you very much, Nick.
Taylor gang, carrot.
See, that's what I mean. You've got tons of fans. If you're staying here,
I'm constantly buffering too. Just rebooted and it's still happening. What is buffering though? I need to know. I don't know if it's the Fishtank stream that you guys are talking about, meaning the website, or if you mean like my stream is buffering. I'm trying to figure that out so I know if I have to do anything. You know.
just remember it's all coming at the end of the day. So.
Rub TJ's pillow between your legs so TJ has something to remember you by. You fuckers make me fucking sick. Circumflex.
Circumflex. I love circumflex.
Me too. Who do you think's gonna go?
I think I'm gonna go.
Oh, should I could vote twice and dump even more money?
TJ put down the cigar and asked
Oh,
to see Taylor's
I'm gonna vote. Oh, never mind. I wanted to see if I could tie it up. I was gonna. Oh, all right. I'm gonna vote TJ just to see if I can tie it up. No, I didn't.
And make him worth saving. AFC.
New account time.
Can you tell us how the votes are right now? Or no?
They probably can't.
No? Probably get like deleted or something.
Yeah, they probably get, I don't know, blocked or something. But, I don't know.
I'm like tight
I don't know.
because I didn't really warm up before I started rolling with Sam. So I like pulled something.
For sure.
Getting old fucking
He's
sucks.
definitely the funniest one out of everyone.
Jimmy's? I didn't know what he was
Okay,
doing.
so-
I was zoned out. I'm like, what is going on? It was like 20 minutes later.
I
One
was,
second.
I don't know. I was like phased out. I was so stressed out.
Actually,
They were all put together at a time. Cells. Millions and billions of
I was gonna do a call in today during this, but you know what? I'm gonna wait till after the elimination before I start taking calls. Okay, I will be doing calls, but I'm gonna wait till after the elimination. That way we don't end up missing anything good, right? I'm curious if there's anything else going on. I'm not getting tired of seeing him strike out. I just want to see what's going on with everybody else. They're pretty cute, huh? Yeah, they match a little bit. They're a cute couple.
Because I heard it. I was like, okay, that's one.
You're on
two,
that word count.
That's 3, 4, 5. I say. But
They're still talking about Jimmy.
200 years of South Carolina.
I thought she was supposed to be here to nurture everybody. That's what she said. She's here to nurture and love everybody. I don't trust people like that, right? It's not anyone's job to nurture anyone. And people who view themselves as nurturers, people who view themselves as people who are meant to fix and heal trauma and shit like that, this is how they always are. They sit around and, you know, when they see some kind of trauma, or when they see someone who is tough to nurture, they just immediately give up, and they're like, he's this way, he's that way, you know? Because, like, Jimmy has problems, and he needs to fuck off with those problems, right, obviously, but I don't think he's a bad guy, like, I don't think he's a bad guy in that way, if that makes sense, right? I think what it is that he doesn't have control of himself in the way that he needs to. And that's not something that can be taught by anybody else. That's something Jimmy has to learn on his own. Nifty over here isn't gonna fucking teach him that. So she needs to fuck off with that nurturer bullshit. It's the YouTube stream itself, but might be good now. Okay. Alright, well, it's good to know my issues were, fixed, right, if that makes sense. I hope my rant about, Swifty, I hope my rant about Swifty was caught.
Okay, well, I'm saying she, like, I feel like she can, but she, like, you know.
Wait, who are they talking about?
She's.
Oh, they're talking about Taylor now.
If she was racist in her life, but her sense of racism is not that deep for me. Like, of course, we know, like, the history of your family. Everybody has a history. Like, you know, your grandmother was hung and she was white. You know what I'm saying? Great, you know. But I think for her, when I first met her, she was.
There's one black dude on. This is something weird about race relations, right? Like, dudes like this, and it's not all black people or anything like that, right? But like, dudes like this, like, they always have this weird thing where, like, they talk deeply about racism and things like that. Like if you listen to the way that he's speaking about it, it's like.
Like I told Delaney, like.
It's just weird, right? Like, listen to the way that he's speaking about this. I'll shut up and just listen. Like, listen.
You don't like it? Don't pay attention to it. You know,
right.
Like, why make your focus about Nifty if you know you don't like her?
Of course, they've moved on from that topic.
Somebody, I'm gonna, like, shut them out. Like, we can exist, but I'm gonna shut them out.
Well, you know,
TJ needs the death touch. Yeah.
10 years younger than me.
You should probably up the bit rate, maybe. I think it might have been an internet problem. Sometimes my internet cuts out a little bit, and it just kind of fucks up, you know. I don't know if bitrate will help with that. I'm very tech illiterate. I don't know shit about anything.
I do feel like she does have an unsettling spirit.
See, that's the shit that I'm talking about. Like, who says something like unsettling spirit? See, this guy right here is like the other side of this coin.
Fake ass monkey likes Oprah Winfrey. No organic opinions, we laugh at you. Not with you, gentlemen, you have been gaslighted.
Shut up, whore.
Of course I don't condone any of that, right? But like these two are different sides of the same coin. You have like the white leftist who thinks she's here to like be a mother figure, but really the second anyone is like, hey, I'm not a big fan of you or that, she's like, yeah, he's like really toxic. Like, oh my gosh, like what the hell? And then you have this guy who like sassy gay dude who you know, when he's around everybody, he's nice and chill and he's cool, but then as soon as he's like behind closed doors, he's like, yeah, she has like a really unclean spirit or whatever the hell he said. It's really weird. I don't trust either of them. I still kind of like Dunye because I know he's going to be a good source of entertainment, and I could be in a room with him without wanting to grab him by the throat, right? And I'm not even saying that I hate Nifty or anything. I'm just saying like it's just interesting to see what happens when they are in a room together away from everybody else. All right. We'll go back to bedroom 2. I'm also going to grab a... Wait, what? Really? Uh-oh. Damn, I was about to grab a brownie, but... Dude, go for it. Go for it, TJ. Quick, someone dump $8,000 worth of tokens into Taylor. Now's your chance.
TJ and Taylor were a flower that could bloom in hell.
Thank you.
Nifty doesn't seem to accept criticism. She definitely does not.
I know, I hate waiting.
You know, for you.
One last finger in the bum bum.
Damn, bro. For you to have delusions about being a nurturer, right? For you to have delusions about being someone who's going to heal other people's traumas and other weird stuff like that. You have to be a certain level of narcissist.
It'll all be good.
Oh,
I guess.
are we gonna get it? Is it gonna happen? It's gonna happen. It's gonna. Let's see.
Since this is production, move to B3 and ask them how they feel right now.
See you later, Vance. No, I think he's line on special.
TJ, you are already there. Just ask the question. Be a big boy. JJ. Love y'all.
Oh, you fucking... Damn it, Taylor. You're... Nah, because Taylor's kind of being annoying too, you know? All she has to do is just sit there and let it happen. And if she doesn't want it to happen, then she should fucking say something. Alright? But now he's finally gathering the balls. And I mean, granted, probably dried her up, everything that was happening before that, right? Right, let's be honest here. But, you know, the way she kind of moved away there was like, you fucking kidding me, you know?
It was fun here.
Mormon Whales finally showed up. Oh, alright. Alright, TJ, you should get up and go, dude. Honestly, at this point, you should just get up and go. I'd be like, yeah, nah. I'd be like, oh, man, you know, maybe I'm not gonna leave. I gotta go to the bathroom. See ya. And then I'd get up and I'd go back into bedroom 3 and I'd just be like, yeah, it ain't happening. It ain't happening. Nah.
And even though Jimmy
you know, when she moves away like that, it's like, nah, Yeah, Nick says probably dried her up. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Yeah, it's over. It's over. I'll be right back. All right, I'm grabbing a brownie. I made brownies last night. I put chocolate chips in them. They're mad fucking good.
Even though I didn't. From what I heard, I was kind of.
I didn't get what was happening. He just talked for 20 minutes.
True, but people love Jimmy.
People do like Jimmy for some reason. And I really like Beats Woman.
Poor TJ. Whoop. Oh, oops. Wait, what? What the fuck? Alright,
Yeah. He's really... You can make him mad really easily.
Yeah, he's definitely been friend-zoned. It's partially his fault, but like... You know, when you've been friend-zoned, you just need to get the fuck out of there, you know? There's this weird idea that people have adopted because of, like, neckbeard weirdos and stuff like that. That, like, the friend zone doesn't exist. It does. And it's your choice as to whether or not you want to be put in there, right? Because in order for you to be put in the friend zone, you gotta stick around to be your friend.
TJ put a finger in her butt. That is the only way.
Right? If you decide you're gonna stick around,
they have to know
like some kind of fucking chump, and be put in the friend zone,
tell you TJ showed Taylor how he felt.
that's what's gonna happen. Bottom line.
Fishtank is no fairy tale.
No, it's not.
Yeah. You see these? I'm proud of these.
I don't know. They just want us.
I like bacon shit, man.
TJ,
It's so nice.
No matter what happens, I believe in you. You are a true Crusader King. Huzzah, my nigga. Immortality achieved, my lord.
See, they believe in you. You got this.
I mean, yeah.
They're waiting for them to kiss, then they immediately kick Taylor and TJ gets another attic session. Dude, that would be wild.
Why?
That would be the most wild shit, dude. TJ didn't introduce a sexual element in to their relationship. I mean, that's the thing is like I'm aware of what's going on,
TJ, really think about this.
but
Did
I
you
don't
say
know
what you
about
really
everything.
wanted to say to Taylor? No matter what, she likes you. TJ, this is the end. Ask Taylor to teach you to gamble when she gets out. Hit the casinos and win again.
Win again. Use that $1,000 I got.
I'll teach you how to gamble.
I am friend zoned, to be honest, but we use each other to have someone to go to bars with. Well, I mean, it's one thing to have a girl that you're like buddies with, right? But also, I don't think guys and girls are meant to be friends.
I probably sweat out all that Bacardi that I drink, but
You know,
it's probably also make me.
it always ends bad in one form or another. Like they always end up sleeping together. Either that or somebody's feelings get hurt at some point. You know, and anyone who's like, no, actually, it's like, no, I don't fucking believe that. You know, that was the issue with that girl that I was telling you about, right? The girl that reminds me a little bit of Nifty, or the girl that Nifty reminds me of.
Taylor if she wants to go in the closet together, take the shot, buddy.
Yes, just do it at this point. Fuck it. It's on the table. Just be like, well, right over there.
Face down worse odds. The armies of France.
But yeah, that girl that I was telling you about that Nifty reminds me of is like, she was that type of chick who had all these guy friends. She fucked most of them at one point, but swore it would never happen again. Right? And then she would basically collect guy friends that she ended up having sex with, right? And it made me uncomfortable. Right? And it caused problems for us.
Taylor, it's Dallas and JoJo. Bring TJ home for dinner.
You know these people?
That's my sister.
DJ really has anxiety and shit. I don't think it's an act. Yeah, I don't think so either.
And her cat that I love. He's like 30 pounds and like as big as my body.
Is he a Mancoon?
Ragdoll.
Sometimes I think TJ is an actor. He mentioned the movie The Master and Clockwork Orange, two culty mind control movies. I don't know, because people watch Clockwork Orange.
Stop smoking that fucking cigar, retard.
Anyway,
circumflex.
Damn, bro. It's going. Anyway, people watch Clockwork Orange and they think it makes them like a movie buff or something like that. You know, like I feel like that's probably what it is with him. You know.
J.
Yeah, maybe they'll leave it up to choice, and then if so, I'll leave.
Yeah, they're. I don't know. I don't know about that. I think
Are there any extremely wealthy factions that can trump the Mormons, or are we done here?
You're not supposed to inhale TJ, you stupid nigga, but that's why I love you. God damn, I hope you don't lose, bro. Praying.
I don't want him to lose either. Have you been inhaling it?
Probably a little.
Do that.
Sensei Scott was in someone's polycule. Dude, I might as well have been. I might as well have been, bro. You know? Yeah, just about. Just about. Oh, I dropped a little brownie on the ground. I gotta pick that up before my dog gets in here. People watch Fight Club and think they're a movie buff. Yeah. That's like, movies and music are two things that people, they watch or they listen to it and they think it makes them cultured, when really it just means you sat down for however long it took you to watch or listen. You know, that's all it means. It's one thing to understand something, but even then it's like, what does it matter if you understand it on that level? You know? It doesn't do anyone any good. So why get like pissy about it in that way, I guess.
Really just gonna send him off with a pet, Taylor? Give him a taste of what's to come when you get out, JJJ.
I know, Taylor. Wait a second. Hold on. Bedroom 3. Alright, we're gonna check bedroom 3.
I don't fucking public judge.
Okay.
I don't fucking public judge. I do not. Well, actually, I don't think Jimmy fucks in general, so.
At the bar, but it's like, you know, you meet the woman at the bar by chance, and then they're like, hey, yo, yeah, come back to my place, you're cute.
For a fuck sesh.
And then I say,
Oh, yeah?
the next day, I'm like...
That's how you do it? That's how you do it, Jimmy? That's how you do it?
Skedaddle.
Yeah.
Hi there, I'm Jimmy. Would you like to come back to my place? You're cute.
That's how I score with the Gothic MILF.
That's how I scored with a Gothic MILF.
Well, I'm just glad you're not at risk and you're still here, Jimmy.
The, that girl that I was talking about was a literal big titty goth GF as well.
Sorry, I'm just a bit nervous because it's like, I mean...
No.
Destroy all art of movies. We have AI generation now. We don't need these useless eaters. I agree. They're bad for the environment.
I'm gonna go talk to her.
Uh-oh. 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 Oh, the bonk. Oh, uh-oh. There we go.
Yeah. I don't know, low blood.
I think he meant he was gonna go talk to her, as in like, you know, Mormon Mary.
Good.
Is that ice cream?
TJ.
Is that the ice cream in this joint?
Yeah, it's funny.
Thank you.
I think people think it's the Shinji's top one that you're second.
Really?
Yeah.
You're just saying that.
We're doing a poll right now.
Okay. Well.
Are they allowed to read?
Yeah.
Who? Excuse me.
As I'm
Who?
sure you
Mormon
know,
women?
it's pretty heavily
I don't know, dude.
Norm Macdonald inspired, so I tried to make it my own thing.
To master being a musician is a lifelong skill. Yes. Oh, of all the arts, music can reach people, even ones without understanding of who the band or singer is. To master being a musician is a lifelong skill. Sure.
I mean, there's like these, there's these condiments.
Okay, thanks.
Cool.
Yeah, this looks like a one of those ice cream tubs.
They're battering Taylor pretty hard in the thing.
Maybe walking up to bars and talking to girls doesn't work out for you, Scott, but that doesn't mean you gotta hate on those it does work for, like Jimmy. I can't wait to hear Taylor's unfiltered thoughts on TJ. I'm surprised Taylor hasn't been asked about her thoughts on TJ. She definitely has during a confessional. You know she has.
A couple of days now.
He cannot stop.
Unexpectedly today too, so I gave.
He cannot help
all
himself.
my chips.
How do you feel about not seeing TJ again?
I'll be sad, but like all of my shit already got leaked, so I think he can find me pretty easily. Production can give.
I heard her Instagram is kind of fucked up or something like that, and she potentially might have an OnlyFans. Does anyone know what her Instagram is? I'm curious. I don't want the OnlyFans, but if there is one, but I am curious about the Insta.
You better not fuck this up again. Lift, train, Mog Brian, and win the game. Take Taylor to gamble it away.
Okay.
She feels bad for him in a very pathetic way. That's probably got something to do with it. Unfortunately, that's probably got something to do with it.
Don't say that, man.
I mean, I think I knew that once I gave you my chips.
So, do you want to leave?
I mean, I'm fine with leaving. Kind of miss everyone at home, even though it's only been a couple of days.
Have you been thinking about that a lot?
Not really.
Yeah,
it's also just been like really like.
Nick says 1 second.
Yeah, it takes a lot out on you.
I haven't been
It
really
called.
thinking about like at home either. So
Duh. You're talking. You're gonna tell me what the thing is.
I guess.
Scott praying and hoping her OF username is the same as her IG. Ah, you caught me. You fucking got me, Ecuador. Damn it.
I like it.
Is this the Scott Sullivan? I don't know of any other Scott Sullivans, sir.
It's like
Swisher sweet professional. She always sits spread eagle. Yes, I noticed that as well. She literally sat down after her comedy act and with her legs like that. And I think I mentioned something about it. I would also like the Instagram. Says Nerion. MTWN. Is that really it? These two have never seen Animal House. I feel like I've seen Animal House. I'm not 1,000% sure. I mean, I know what Animal House is, and I vaguely remember when I was younger seeing it around, but I'm not 1,000% sure.
I guess.
Yeah, there's no MTWN or anything like that. Actually, there is one, but you know, it's a blank profile.
I've only been here for like.
She has a huge hog. Oh boy.
Like 4 or 5 days.
I mean, yeah, but you've definitely made your impression, made your mark.
Yeah, MTWN is the IG. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
IDK about that, bro.
I mean, as you have heard, there's going to be lots of people that are going to be sad that you're leaving.
I don't know.
100%.
I don't know how many people are out there, really. I don't really know how many people watch this or like.
Yeah, no, I'm not seeing anything.
There's at least 20,000. I'm probably watching
like right now.
John Belushi. Yeah, he was. I knew he was in that. That's the one where all the cliches or the references come from, like the toga reference and shit like that. I gotta open up the door because my dog's being a bitch. I'll be right there. BRB,
I'll
bro.
be back in maybe a month or so.
Will they let you back in?
Yeah.
Baller.
Bitch ass.
This looks really nice.
She does DV.
I don't know, I can't. I'm tired of the waiting.
I hope not. I hope not.
Be over, dude.
I hope she doesn't do that.
It took.
That'd be awful.
Last time it took a little bit on that.
If that's the case, then I want to send. I mean, they probably wouldn't let it through. But if that's the case, I want to send TJ a TTS telling him to get the hell out. If anybody has the, I almost said the OnlyFans. I almost had a Freudian slip there. If anybody has the IG, the Instagram, if you could send that to me one way or another, I would appreciate that because I'm trying to find the MTWN that Nick said, and it's not, it's just not popping up.
I've been really stressed out recently.
Oh, the second one. He sent the second one. What are you talking? Nick sent another one. Yeah, the second one is it from Nick. I don't see that. Let me
I don't know.
Let's see here. Oh, okay, all right. Okay, all right.
So we'll be fine.
Cool.
I hate waiting.
Big ol'
horrible.
MWTN.
MWTN. That laugh challenge was fucking horrible.
It was so bad. I didn't really know what to say.
MWTNDEW. Okay.
I saw all that shit was going on.
I can't find it.
Was the ultimate humiliation
I wanted to die so bad.
I know, it was so bad.
Huh, that's weird.
I feel like we trauma bonded.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, if somebody could send it to me, I'd appreciate that. Either Instagram or tag me in like Twitter or send it to my whatever it's called, that thing with the stuff. The
Get in B2 here.
Uh-oh.
Get in B2 there, Shinji.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Now the poll getting pretty tight down there. We can't say who winning and who losing. But y'all, all four of you, gonna have to beg the camera now to vote for you.
Yeah.
Get on up there in the camera, right in the camera. And
She's one of those chicks, one of those alt chicks.
TJ, vote for me, Mr. TJ.
Which, I mean,
Everybody get up there, get the camera all at once.
Kind of expected as much.
All at once, get up there. Come on, get up there.
TJ Maxx, just vote for me.
I have nowhere else to go after this.
There it is. Beg the camera. You gotta beg
I have
for the
nowhere
vote
else to
now.
go after this, Jimmy.
You vote for me to stay in this tank. I will make it worth your while.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say she's unattractive, that's for sure, but you know,
I will make.
I see girls like her, and I'm just reminded of like a younger version of the girl that I was telling you guys about.
Do some threatening to the camera now.
Okay, hang on.
Everybody get loud, get excited. You gotta get them voting for you.
Come on, vote for me.
But yeah, I see her, and I just see a younger version of the girl that I was telling you about that's like Nifty. You know? I want to mention her by name. She could be watching this right now. I hit her up about my video.
Get them voting.
What the fuck am I gonna do?
I'm nervous.
Yell and jump up and down now. Yell and jump up and down now.
I will fucking blow my brains out. I'll pull a hey guys, I guess that's fucking it then on live stream. I'll blow my fucking brains out my nose when I get home. I swear to fucking Christ.
You just hear like blah, 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 from everybody else talking, and then over that you can hear Jimmy saying, "I will blow my brains out." Andy P, her Insta is big ol' Mountain Dew, basically, but it's B-I-G, you know what? That's what it is. Yeah, it is pretty funny. Neptunian Kino, ladies and gentlemen.
Get them voting, y'all. Keep it voting.
God damn it.
Keep the voting coming there, y'all. Keep getting them
He's gonna
voting.
start throwing the fucking toilet paper around.
I will fucking make an absolute paradise.
Go on, y'all.
For everyone to fucking join.
Keep it going, y'all.
If I fucking make it through this shit, I'll have the money.
Shinji.
Learn how to make music.
I like Shinji just kind of hanging out
I
there.
gotta do it.
She's good for the TJ plotline for sure. Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Chimp post videos are fun.
Get the vote,
Sleep paralysis demon. Yeah, when you wake up with sleep paralysis, you see Shinji. You see Commando Shinji with his rocket launcher.
Streaming.
Yeah,
Take action. No.
Damn, bro. This is unhinged as fuck, dude. This is unhinged as fuck. I'll turn this down a little bit. I feel like it's mad loud for you guys. It's definitely loud as fuck for me.
Come on. That'll be so dope. I'm here for you guys. I'm here for me. Let's have more fun. Let's do this. Let's make something special.
Yeah, look, I'm not like straight up like trying hard to find her shit, but I did type in her username and then OnlyFans and I didn't find anything. Now, her username on OnlyFans, if she was to have an OF, could just be different from her Instagram username, but for the sake of branding, if anyone is even halfway intelligent, they're gonna brand everything the same, you know?
Not to mention, like, y'all fucking know that, like, I'm not at my fucking
Commando Shinji talking about it's time to take action.
Mr. Lynch gets me the rest of my mixtapes.
There'll be so much more
It's gonna be so much fucking.
I can't give up here.
Scott, be honest, what's it smelling like in the tank? Honestly, tobacco. Tobacco's the main smell right now. But I know by week 4 or 5, so like next week or the week after, it's probably gonna smell heinous. It's probably gonna smell so bad. I'll go ahead, I'll turn this back
We
up.
have nowhere to go after this.
Come on, guys.
Like, what? You fucking think my family takes care of me? Hell no.
He's legit just stalking her OnlyFans. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm curious to see if she actually does have an OnlyFans. I don't see the problem with that. I'm just trying to see if I can goon to her OnlyFans. That's all. That's all.
Everything.
Dude, if I win,
And make fucking bangers and bring all my fucking music to life that I've been trying to teach my fucking self how to.
That'd be so cool.
Fuck that. If I fucking win this, I'll be able to finish the hole in the floor of my fucking driver's
If I
seat.
can't win here, I can't
so
just
cool,
stay
dude.
8 months in United States.
So
I'm gonna kicked out in here.
Oh, never mind.
Let's
It's like, yo, I
can't stop.
I thought I found something, but it was actually a guy. When I typed in her thing, one OnlyFans thing did pop up, but it was for some dude. So, you know.
We got.
There would
Yeah.
be no interviews because I'd be fucking dead by the second I
So,
get home.
innocent until proven
So,
guilty.
you
She
knock
ain't an
out,
OnlyFans
check in,
girl
like,
until
3
she's an
hours later,
OnlyFans
knock
girl.
it out, and I'll blow my fucking brains out.
I'd like to see a comparison of the wall color on days 1 and 42. Dude, what I want to see, right, is you know those magic erasers that Mr. Clean sells, right? Those Mr. Clean magic erasers. I used to smoke mad cigarettes in my rooming house, and I did this once. I took one of the magic erasers, wetted it down, and I went, and you could see, for one thing, the yellow fucking streaking down from all the water and magic eraser shit. But then, in addition to that, you also got to see the bare wall, and then right on both sides of it, and on top and bottom, the yellow. It was like crazy, dude. It was insane, you know? Especially if you sleep with your bed up against a wall, like... If you sleep with your bed up against a wall, right, especially if you don't sleep in PJs or anything like that, pull your bed away from your wall one day. You're going to see it's like oil from you sleeping. And then where your bed kind of touched the wall, you're going to see it's just perfectly white. It's like such a weird kind of gross thing. It's like disgusting, you know? Sensei, you taught us to harness our chi energy through NoFap. I feel betrayed. I thought sex in all forms was against the warrior way. I'm so confused. Hey, I never said I was perfect. I never said I was perfect. I just said you need to be. Okay? And everyone else wants to see Frank Hassel, just facts. Yeah, it would be nice to see Frank again. What the fuck are you doing, dude? Holy shit. What are you doing, Jimmy? What are you doing? Wow.
You do a backflip.
I have no idea, dude.
Wow.
Bro, I'm not black.
Wow. Okay. Narrative Nate 88. Thank you very much for the $10, man. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. Scott, how do I become a member? I don't have memberships on my channel. Maybe that's something I'll look into.
Promise you it'll be the best part of your night.
Just do it, TJ. Anyway, yeah, I don't have memberships on my channel right now, but if you want to become a patron, you can check out my Patreon. It's patreon.com/Scott Sullivan, I believe it is. I believe it's just patreon.com/Scott Sullivan. In fact, you know, I'll put it in the thing real quick.
They'll give you 500 votes.
Oh shit.
Are you sure you're good? I really understand.
Give me a second.
Special day.
That's my Patreon. $5 a month, you get access to exclusive content. I've also started putting some of my videos that are going to end up on my channel there early, though it's not like some official early access thing. It's just if I ever finish anything early, I'll just be like, whatever, here, take it. You know, you guys get it first. I'm working on a Satanist video right now. I have another interview that I have to chop up because the interview itself is kind of crazy. I have to chop it up to make it useful. So, you know, I'm doing that. And, yeah, that'll be out in the next day or two.
If you show the back tattoo, Jimbo. Long live Jimbo.
George says, Scott, you are based. Thank you very much, George. I appreciate that. What belt in BJJ? I'm a brown belt.
It's not done yet.
Imagine being this kid's handler when he was 14. No wonder he was abused at the camp. Yeah, Jimmy must have been off the wall. Update on the skinhead video? Yo, fucking...
Craters in the blood moon.
It looks nice.
I gotta get started on that. All I need to do at this point, right, is record me asking the questions, and then I need to put the questions, the answers to the questions through. Jimmy, what are you doing? What are you doing, Jimmy? Anyway, I need to put that through 11 Labs so that I can do what? Oh yeah, so that I can actually make it sound like it's somebody responding instead of just like typing that stuff up. I'll get that. I'm gonna put that one high up in terms of priority, right? That one's gonna be a priority for me over the next couple of weeks. Yeah, thank you for reminding me about that. I have so many projects flying around in my head at any given point that sometimes ones that are actually really important that I need to get done, they kind of end up falling by the wayside. I need to write stuff down and stuff like that, which is what I'm doing. But you know, I misplaced the list. I learned the ancient art of grabbing fingers from Aikido.
Yell it like you're the best Mon's top guy.
What the fuck does that mean?
I have no idea.
I know, Jimmy. It's real easy to say it in here. Why don't you go say it around Dunye, huh?
TJ Maxx.
Vote for TJ.
I called it. They're kicking Taylor. Why did they? Oh man, there's 14,000 people watching. Nice.
Don't stop.
You'll get demonetized or banned. That's a good point, actually. That is a good point. I'm already getting demonetized, dude. Every one of my streams gets demonetized for sure. Somebody please knock out Jimmy. You just see Shinji go bonk with this thing. I think Jimmy is violating your YouTube TOS. Yeah. I want to see what else is going on. I want to see what these guys are saying. Nothing. Literally nothing. So there is either non-TOS stuff or 3 people sitting in a room together. Brian probably wondering how he can try and pull a 3-way out of this situation. Let's be real here. You know? I like to cheat, grab fingers. It's a winning strategy. Jimmy's career is over. You think Jimmy had a career in the first place? I hope we can all agree that shit Jimmy was saying was fucking cringe. Yeah. Holy shit, you can hear him in this room. Good news, the Caliphate dropped 20k to put Taylor in a burqa. Shinji gonna throw a spinning back elbow to Jimmy's dome. Jimmy's follow up on that threat he made if he goes home. Trish carrying Brian's baby? Probably. Teach Shinji how to calf kick Jimmy. Just teach Shinji to sling some calf kicks real quick. Sounds like a good idea. Scott, any way you can accidentally kick Jimmy through one of the walls? I'll see what I can do. Jimmy could have a career in making atmospheric music for video games. He could be the next Grant Kirkhope. I could see that. What's the lump on the bottom of Brian's left foot? I think I know what you're talking about. You mean this right here? Like, I think I saw it as soon as... Yeah, what the hell is that? That's pretty crazy. Jimmy's still in WWE heel mode. Alright, let's check in.
Who doesn't love a good Sambo cartoon? It's just like the old scrubby mama with the boogie beat.
The fuck, dude.
That's where the dubs come from. They rubbing their knuckles right on down to the nubs, yeah.
What? How would you feel if we kicked all 4 of them out? At this point, I don't know. The only one I might be sad about is Shinji. Nah, I'd be sad about all of them. Next sparring match, just beat the shit out of Jimmy. I'm waiting for the day I can toss people shin guards and start throwing kicks. Because here's the thing, right? The body punches, it's hard to do good at body shots against somebody who doesn't want to get hit, right? Me, when I was doing body shots, I was okay with them hitting me because for one thing, I had that Philly shell that made it really hard for me to hit, right? To get hit, right? I was like that. But then in addition to that, I knew that they weren't really going to do that kind of damage to me. So I just kind of like, if they hit me, I was just like, whatever, right? And in order to get openings to hit them, I allowed them to work, right? You saw, I forget who, I think it might have been with Jimmy. Jimmy ends up throwing something, and you see me hit him right in the solar plexus with a body hook. And that ended our little sparring match. I was doing that because if I was going on the offensive, I probably wouldn't have been able to hit them. You see the same thing with Brian. Brian is so focused on making sure that I don't hit him that he's basically going non-verbal. He's going the fight version of non-verbal. He's getting overloaded, right? Excuse me. You see him just throwing his arms out everywhere, like bent over, like he's in a wrestling stance, throwing his arms out everywhere. And that's why I approached him in the way that I did, to the point where Sam started getting bored. And he started trying to coach me on like what he thinks I should do. Because I knew, like, all right, I just got to keep on hitting him in the arms, and he'll get tired. Not only will he get gassed, but also his arms will start filling up with lactic acid. And, they'll get harder and harder to keep up. And as time went on, it became easier and easier to hit him. So, that's what I did. That's what I did. Now, the kicks are going to add another piece to that. For one thing, I'm not going to be kicking people in the head or anything like that, right? But being able to throw leg kicks, just really fucking plant them on, like, Brian or Jimmy or something like that, that's going to add another dimension. For one thing, it's going to be more fun. But then for another thing, they're also going to have more to worry about. So it's going to be a lot harder for them to do what Brian did, which, like I said, he was kind of hunched over like that with his hands out here, like using his hands to try and defend anything that came at him. He's not going to be able to do that as much. And that's kind of what happens with body shots. That's what body shots does. It's good to practice body shots, but body shots overall is easier to cope with if you are a dude who doesn't really know how to fight that well, because you're not worried about getting hit in the face at all. Not getting hit in the face makes it a lot less stressful for one thing, but it also makes it a lot easier for you to defend the places you are going to get hit, if that makes sense. Anyway. So, Taylor seems to be the sharpest of the fish. Brian just does what he's told. Yeah, Taylor's smart. Taylor's smart, and she's surprisingly quick-witted. Don't underestimate Taylor's intelligence, is what I'll say. Did you see that Korean politician get stabbed? Should have hired Scott Sullivan security. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Leg kicks are nauseating. Yeah, it sucks getting hit by a hard leg kick. It's a pain you can't rub away, you can't breathe through. You just gotta cope with it. Just be like, yeah, that fucking hurts.
God damn it, Taji! I swear to God, if you don't fuck her, I will kill myself. Taji, please, please, Taji, fuck her for me,
You don't want her to. You don't want Morty to kill himself, do you?
Shinji sings Sukiyaki, and me and all my hardcore chocolatiers will vote for you. Jimmy, better stop saying
Dude,
that.
that like Kermit the Frog. I'm not sure who it was. It kind of sounded like Kermit the Frog a little bit.
Can you blame me? Y'all are retarded.
But hey, it's me, Jimmy. That TTS makes me laugh every time I hear it. She's very male-minded. Maybe. I love how.
I hope that's the case.
I love how Brian thinks he's in a super powerful position. Does he? He probably does. He probably does. Let's go check in on them. Scott, we talked on Twitter. You were a real one. Thank you, Officer Doofy. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Wait. Where the fuck did they go? Where'd they go? Oh. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Uh-oh. 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 That lag was perfect. Oh, man. What's going on here? Oh, man. Oh, man. Chances are they're not getting kicked off. That's how jury selection happened. That's how it happened with jury selection. They took the people they didn't want and they put them in a separate room. They didn't bother to tell us, nah, you're out of here. They were just, oh, wait a second, where'd they go? Where'd they go? Don't be dumb. Oh, man. Oh, man. Ooh. Yeah, ooh, man, it's happening. It's happening. You go on in the closet. Wait, what? Oh, wait, no, is that the attic? That's the attic, isn't it? Ah, shit, attic. Where the fuck is the attic, dude? I don't, shit, you know what? Fuck it. It's funny how both seasons took until day 14 for a legitimate, here we go. A legitimate, elimination. Yeah, that is funny. Multiple people go. Oh, dude, don't do this now. Wow, okay. Alright. Oh, you know what? I saw those sitting outside when I came in today. I knew they were for something, but I wasn't sure what. Alright, you know what? We'll man, shit, I don't know. I want to follow Gold Striker.
Am I allowed to scratch my face?
You can scratch your face all you want.
Thank you.
Hey, Vance, come on.
Wow, this is gonna make me hallucinate.
This is gonna make me hallucinate.
Okay, well, just don't hallucinate.
Okay, well, just don't. 2.
Miss Summer, will you stand right down?
Never let new MDE fans question you, brother. Why are new MDE fans talking shit? Thank you, Doofy.
There you go.
Nadia, they're doing the elimination right now, but they're doing it in a very interesting way. All right, so bedroom 1. Which one of these is supposed to be the attic?
All right, Mr. Shinji, you turn to face the camera now.
Bunk, bedroom 1.
There you go. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Good job. Okay. All right. Mr. Vance, come on out here.
Every time Jimmy closes his eyes, he thinks he's dead like a horse. Zodiac Killer Potato Sacks. Alright.
Don't rustle around in now.
I'm excited, bro. I'm feeling jittery. Oh wait. Oh, what?
Had a lot of time left.
Do you think you did better than the others?
I don't think so.
Stand right there.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna have.
Stand right there.
No.
Okay, well, you're wrong.
Really?
She was the one I was hoping would go. She was the one I was hoping would go out of the 4. Oh, man. Any plans to roll with Sam on the tank? We rolled today. I'm going to react to it after this.
Copy that.
Oh yeah, no, I know it's lagging all over. I'm not like, I'm just like, oh damn it, like of course it's gonna lag now. That's the way that I kind of feel about it. I'm like, damn, that sucks.
Well, in actuality, yes.
Is everyone okay with Jimbo after his hot dog induced hate speech slash Taylor assault? Hold on.
So yes, in both the sense of the poll that we did and in real life, you did better than them.
Oh, yeah.
What are you gonna think if TJ's the one that goes?
I'd be sad.
It'd be sad.
But I thought I got eliminated because I have the X.
Well, the X just means that we're gonna eliminate you soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not tonight?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think about that?
I guess that's alright.
Okay.
I was expecting to go home tonight.
Yeah.
But I'll survive another day, I guess.
You gonna get TJ's chips?
Maybe.
Okay. Okay. You go downstairs.
Hopefully he doesn't get eliminated.
Go to the bar area and stay in the bar area.
Okay.
And don't be peeking around no corners.
All right. Okay. Oh wait, no, fuck. That's bedroom 1. All right. I don't think they're gonna go to Shinji. They wouldn't fake us out like that.
Sorry. Okay. How do you think you did in the comedy?
Taylor has the personality of a brick wall. Yes.
I hope.
It's pretty what? Well? Yeah. Pretty well. It was pretty well. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Shinji is a war criminal.
Yeah, I don't think it's a I don't think it's a good sign for TJ that they put him in the attic. I definitely don't think that.
Who do you think did the worst?
Maybe Taylor or TJ, because as a content as a comedy perspective, yeah, both.
People are saying the buffering's back. Do you mean like you got to be specific right now? Is my buffering back? Is in my stream, or is the site buffering? Right? I'll be honest with you. I don't know that much that I could do to try and fix buffering right this second. You know, I'm gonna have to look into that. I will look into that. Okay, like definitely, I will.
I want him to stay, but he's obviously tired.
Yeah, Kayla, I had to turn the volume down because Jimmy was yelling epithets.
Contestant who left, like maybe it's time to release him. Yeah.
Okay. Go down to the bar area and stay by the bar. Okay.
All right. Shinji was the one that I wanted to see go the least out of all of them. It was my buffering. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna look into that if I can figure that out. I don't think it's a coincidence that my internet seems to go down a little bit. Meaning, oh well, you know what? I'll explain it after.
Hey, what are you thinking?
Nothing.
So the same thing as before.
There's not a thought in his head.
We don't know who's really, I guess production was any saying anything, or if the winner even had to follow the rules necessarily to a T. Like, like you said, make the most people laugh. Don't have a time limit.
Who made less people laugh than you?
Taylor and TJ.
Yeah. Yeah. Between those two, do you care if either of them go?
I mean, I feel a tang, bit of sadness, but it's like, it's do or die for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look into bitrate shit.
You want to take a guess if we're kicking you?
Yeah, because I definitely don't want that.
Maybe yes.
No.
You're not kicking me.
No.
All right. Well.
Any loud noises? You're welcome.
What, he become a Muslim? He's praying? Praying 1 of 5 times a day?
Once you've collected yourself, go down to the bar, join the others.
I don't even know what KBPS is. All right, well. This is the first time I've witnessed an elimination live.
Hello.
Oh, he knows.
Hello. Take a seat there. Oh, sweet. How do you feel with the stand-up?
I'm afraid it was the worst one.
It's quite possible.
Yeah, Jimmy is extra. Somebody, Jay Miller says, Jim not a sociopath.
Did you figure out that you're the only non-paid actor on the show?
I mean, that's what you told me.
Did you figure out that literally everybody else is an actor?
Only because you told me.
I didn't tell you about Taylor.
She's an actress too?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was worried about that.
Nah.
Is the site still fucked up? Is the site too fucked up to go through this right now, or should I just keep going? Alright, let me know if there's anything you want to ask TJ up here. Does it bother you that, in particular, does it bother you that Taylor's a paid actress?
I guess a little bit. I was sort of expecting it, I guess.
Damn.
I don't know, it sucks that she's an actress. I don't know. I don't know. I guess... I don't know. She was probably told to take up that role. I mean, I'm sure. I don't know. Just,
Sam mind fucking this kid.
I don't know.
What do you know?
I'm just waiting for him to drop it on him. I'm just waiting.
Even though it was all fake with Taylor, was it still worth it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes fake's just as good as the real thing.
Damn,
I
bro.
don't know about that, but it was still all worth it, I guess.
Jimmy has 12 years of sentience. That's a good one, Goofoo.
Probably not, but I guess I'll be more wary of people and just being liars or false to get something out of me.
Is Taylor really an actress? I don't believe so. I think Sam's laying on a gaslight right now. It's always sad when someone goes, even when you think it isn't going to be.
Remember when I asked you if you wanted
to
join the initiative group?
Yes.
You remember your moment of hesitation?
The initiative group.
Do you know that that's when we decided to kick you off the show?
I guess, yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Because the fans voted for Taylor. They said Taylor had the worst stand-up.
Is Sam evil, Scott? Nah.
Yeah.
So, maybe initiative is what you're lacking.
Yeah, I would say so.
Damn.
I've seen you probably a dozen times now where it's obvious you know what you want to do, but you just waver in dealing with people down there.
That's true.
Man, this is killing me, dude. It kills me to see this right now. Damn, bro. I want Dunye eliminated. He's just annoying and adds nothing, in your opinion, Nadia. Yeah. I don't know. I think Dunye is a freeloader. I could be wrong, though.
I'm sorry I couldn't be more for you guys.
Sam keeps the lights on with gas. TJ's last
I think what your problem is, part of your problem, maybe your big problem, is you don't immediately do what you know you want to do. And you need to make yourself dumber so that
make yourself dumber.
When you have a hot girl or a guy you need to get revenge on or whatever, or stand up and mog him, basically.
When there's a guy or multiple people, maybe in a school, that you need to get revenge on.
Yeah.
I'd literally support Sam for world dictator. I trust his leadership. Yeah, Sam's a really trustworthy guy, you know.
You said that out there in the world you're going to be looking for liars, etc. I don't think that I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters if people are. I think when you're walking around doing stuff in life, even if people have the worst intentions and are presenting you with a totally false face, I think as long as you carry yourself properly, I don't think that stuff matters. And I told you to wear shoes. You're not wearing shoes.
I want to see Jimmy kick in the door and start yelling, "Me! Me! Me!"
Yeah, but you told me to wear like socks and stuff.
I didn't tell you to wear socks. Are you out of your mind? I told you specifically to put shoes on. Because you're walking around with your comfy socks on carpet. It's just this like, that's not how you get hose.
It's not how you get hose.
You know what I mean? Hoes don't want the Hobbit. They want, you know.
Grab another brownie.
You gotta start wearing shoes when you're on TV.
Oh shit, okay. I didn't realize I didn't even finish the other brownie.
Do you want us to tell the actress to contact you after the show?
No, it's fine.
Because we can do that.
Listen, what does it matter?
I mean, if you want to continue having a relationship with Taylor, we can just tell her to contact you.
But it's on an act.
So?
It's not the same. It's not.
It is the same. It's literally the same. She's a good actress.
Yeah.
She's a good actor.
Why would I want to date someone that's acting?
Why wouldn't you?
Because it's not real.
Why wouldn't it be real?
She's acting.
Who cares?
I do.
Why?
Because that's not how love is supposed to be.
Why not? You were acting too.
How so?
Because we all act to get what we want.
Well, TJ doesn't act to get what he wants.
To women, it doesn't work. You gotta present a facade. Pickup artistry #1: peacocking. Wear a hat. You think a woman? You think a woman would feel like, hey, I'm a freak. Date me. No, you gotta wear a hat and a mask. Told you to start wearing hats.
I don't remember you saying that.
First thing I said to you when you got in here.
Oh.
Come on. Hats and shoes. This is step one.
Dude.
You don't have a hat on.
Dan says Sam's last gaslighting is giving real life advice and then kicking TJ off. Yeah, basically.
I'm sorry for you.
TJ still believes in love. I hope so.
No. I gotta bring one of these actors up here and convince them that they're you.
What do you mean?
You're the fucking main character. So now I have 4 weeks of show to fill. I gotta go down there and pick who? Shinji? Shinji, come on over here and beat TJ.
Oh,
How's
fuck.
that gonna go?
I don't know.
Bad.
Love how Trish's haircut makes the judge look 20 years older. It's funny seeing him with his hat off. I didn't realize he cut his hair, cut the rest of his hair off until he took his hat off.
You know I'm just fucking with you, right?
No, I'm just fucking with you, right?
I am.
It was a joke.
So I'm staying?
No, you're going, but Taylor's not an actress, and neither's anybody else. And you did good, too. Taylor actually likes you. That's a good thing. And I think you started to come along here. It's just 6 weeks is not enough time to come along that far. I don't know. I mean, the real thing is that your stand-up wasn't that good, which I thought was kind of... I knew it was going to be a shaggy dog story, but other people really didn't like it. And I don't think it was that bad.
Thank you.
But I don't think Taylor's was that bad. Jimmy's was so bad. Lay down.
I like he's like 6 weeks is not enough time for you to man up and gather the courage to make a real move on her.
Okay.
I thought yours was pretty clever though. But clever but not delivered properly. But that's not your fault. That's just because you're new at stand-up.
The look on his face right now, he's like, I don't know what to believe. I think you're full of shit, Mr. Gold Striker.
I don't know. Just... Oh, I'm glad you liked it. I don't know. I thought I did at least better than Taylor.
Well, you did lose the game. What do you want us to go? Well, I'll go kick Taylor right now if you want to stay. You want to do that? Say yes. Join the initiative group.
Yes.
No fucking way. No way. He's not really about to do it. He's not really about to do it.
You sure?
Yes.
Ground team, you got a problem with that? You're going to come with me. You're going to look at her and say, you're getting kicked off the show so that I can stay. And then you're coming right back upstairs and not looking at her anymore. All right?
Okay.
He ain't about to do that, is he?
Anything else to make it easier?
So...
Holy fucking shit, dude. If he does that...
Show so I can stay.
You're getting kicked off the show so I can stay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yo. Okay. They're all in, fuck, where are they? They're all at the bar. Yo. Oh, shit, dude. Yo, it's not really about to go down like that, is it? Yeah, if he can do it, he does deserve to stay. He does deserve to stay if he can do it. Ah, that face, bro.
You're getting kicked off the show so I can say.
That's good. Did I pack up my things now? Alright.
Yo, holy shit, dude.
Goodbye to everyone.
That is fucking crazy, bro. Oh, man. Oh, no. Did she go downstairs and I missed it? She packing her shit right now? Look at this fucking sad cast of fucking characters. Holy shit. Alright, where's she at? She's gotta be somewhere around here. She's not like downstairs. Oh, there she is. Oh man, she is gonna oh man, she's gonna see that shit when she gets home and she's gonna be so mad, dude. She's gonna be so mad. Remember, Taylor wanted TJ to stay. They talked about it all day when they kissed during voting. They kissed during the voting? I don't remember them kissing during the voting. Where is we gotta see the goodbye. Where is TJ? Oh, there he is. Oh no. TJ, you asked for it, bro. Don't fucking sit there like, woo, now.
T-Daddy 2024.
Shut the fuck up, Dunye. Shut the fuck up, bro. TJ, fucking don't, nah, bro. Be a man about it. Be a man about it. Man. You see, and this is the shit that I'm talking about with Nifty. Like, get the fuck away from him. You were in that room. Now you're in here trying to, like, pat him on the back. Like, stay away from the dude. Leave him alone. You know, that's that. I'm a nurturer. I don't have anyone to call out. Because I think I'm here to nurture the fuck out of you. It's like, get out of here. Shinji with the slapstick. Quiet as a church mouse in there. He knocks some shit over. He's like, oh no. Yeah. Dude, somebody needs to, they need to turn on special effects. They need to turn on sound effects right now. They need to, the tension needs to be ruined with something. Dude. What was it, like Bombo Dominican or something like that, or Bomba Dominican or whatever it was? They need to play that right now, and then be like, everyone's like, oh, TJ, you hear it? You just tweeted me the kiss, Bon. I'll check that out. Oh fuck, excuse me. I'm burping up the food that I ate.
Okay, yeah.
I'm looking for it.
Jimmy, you have the air control from your room, right?
No, each room has different.
Cause like I don't like it's fucking freezing here, like for real.
There is a thermostat around here somewhere, but yeah, like most rooms run off sometimes a thermostat will control.
Oh, here it is.
The rest of you losers have no idea what just happened.
Oh, that was fucking lame, bro.
Yeah, we don't. We were eating fucking Mac.
That was a fucking lame ass kiss, dude. That little peck on the cheek. I'm glad she's leaving.
I don't know what happened upstairs.
I would absolutely hate if Nifty was standing over me like that. What a fucking fake. Yeah, I'd be like, yo, like, no offense, could you back the fuck up right now? This instant. Get the fuck away from me this instant. Immediately.
Yeah, I'm sure we were kept separate for a reason.
Yeah.
Bombo Italiano. What's going on, Ryan? How you doing, man?
TJ, this will make you stronger.
You switched to B2 right after they did it. Who, I did? Oh. I must have not paid attention then. Do you think TJ is eyeing the Nifty cleavage? Oh, dude, I think he is. I think he wants Taylor to leave. That way he doesn't have to break her heart when he goes after Nifty.
You guys should always get jobs doing construction after
He cares about her more than she cares about him. I agree, 100%. dudes fall hard. You gotta remain under control when you're a dude to make sure that you don't fall hard like that. And you know, unfortunately, a young boy like TJ, he has yet to have his heart broken in a way that's going to harden him to the way things are, right? And I don't know, maybe this will be the heartbreak that helps to turn him into a man, right? Those better be tears of joy, TJ. Yes, you asked for it. Don't be a bitch, TJ.
Congrats, brother. We are all behind you.
They were a nice couple. I'm sad. Yeah. Yep. Donald says energy vampire, potentially.
Proud of you. TJ, collect yourself and show strength.
B-Dog, she definitely gains others power from others' misery. Oh, you guys are talking about Nifty. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
Are you jesting me, RN?
That's another aspect of being the I'm gonna exit out of this real quick, but I will be right back in there. That's another aspect of being one of those people who's like, I'm a nurturer. I help people. Much in the same way that a doctor profits off of you being sick, they profit off of you being fucked up. And when you're fucked up, it may not be in the front of their mind, but something in the back of their mind goes, oh, now's my chance. You know, you're sitting here like something just happened. Your dog died. You lost your job. Your girl broke up with you. And a Nifty is sitting there going, ooh, now's my chance. Perfect, now's my chance. That's what's going on inside her head. Oh, look at that. Snapshots of the past.
Should have got her to at least jerk you off first. Which of these other hoes are you gonna pull?
I think we know which one.
TJ, I know it hurts by now. It's time to carry on.
She really reminds me so much of that girl. But the thing is, the girl that I was dating was not shaped like her. Sensei Scott, don't you know what's going to happen in the show? No, I don't. I actually figure out a lot of things at the same time you guys do.
Everyone is actually very happy with this
I know some things, but I would never tell you guys what those are. And I don't know as much as you would even expect me to know, right? So, there's that, you know? Nifty wants TJ to be her wife. Her wife's bull. Yes, I guarantee you she does. Why does she sound like Emma Stone? Who, what's her face? Taylor? She kind of does now that you mention it.
I love a man who knows what he wants. JJ.
JJ. TJ learned his lesson easy. My first GF got banged out by someone I considered a best friend when I was 20. Cut them both off and sacked up after. Yeah. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was my voice for a second.
TJ Delaney looks busted as hell. You got at least she can show you a thing or two. You lost your one shot.
Anyway, yeah, you're right. He did kind of get off lucky, I think.
Cheer up. Make it 2024.
Roboman says, Scott Sullivan MMA, you were great in the quiz show the other night. Man knows so much about female hip-hop artists. Thank you very much, sir. It's an area of study. I have my PhD in it. That's better for your bit to be out of the loop. I like it because if I know everything, then I'm not gonna get caught off guard by anything, which is gonna make it not as fun. I don't want to talk over TTS, but you know, I can't exactly tell when they're coming. I'm gonna try to make sure I don't. It happened. Yes. Yeah. They did it. Good. I was hoping they would. I was fucking hoping they would. Hold up. Fuck. He's using it as an excuse to get away. He's like, I don't want to be fucking around these dickheads. Oh, shit. Oh, damn it. Alright, whatever. Is he, Oh, there he is. There he is. There's our boy. Doghouse. There's like mad closets in this place. There's like one here, one there. There's one I feel like up on the second floor. It's just fucking weird. The freeloaders from season 1 were superior to Nifty and Dunye. Yeah, I'm not a gigantic fan of shit. Wait, no, she was in bedroom 3, wasn't she? Damn, where'd he go? Where'd he fucking go? Bedroom 1? Oh man, dude, where'd he go? Did he go downstairs? Or is he back in the lounge?
They will do this to all of you eventually.
Nah, I don't know where he went. Maybe he knocked on the door and went downstairs.
The prettiest girl on the show, and you cut her throat without hesitation. She wasn't acting. Cold as fuck, TJ, just cold.
Yeah, I really hope Justin Minks comes on though, because it will be fun to be in a room with her and have us just going at each other's throats over like whatever. If you're looking for TJ, he's in the bathroom. Oh, okay, all right. Okay.
You sacrificed your greatest ally just.
She's in the basement. He's upstairs in the bathroom, probably crying.
Okay, we need a new love story now. Delaney, Jimmy Saga next.
TJ become the phoenix that rises. Hard on these total inept retards. You have nothing to lose now.
Her boyfriend's at home watching, so.
Did he say his boyfriend? So is he officially acknowledging that he's gay?
Hey, well, look, I'm taking out the homework. I'm not attacking my mom, and now am I?
What are you saying, Jimmy?
That shit was fucked. And then when she got caught, she took all her anger out on me.
What a moment. TJ rules. He does. I want to start taking calls after this, but I want to see what's going to happen when like I'm sure Sam or even Jet is going to address the crowd right now. You know, the sad sacks in here. I'm sure that's what's going to happen. So like I want to, you know, I want to see what happens, right? Where's most of the bedroom 3? Oh, is he in bedroom 3 right now?
Remember, she backed you up on this decision earlier. Stay strong.
Oh, don't fucking go to bed, TJ. Don't be a pussy. Don't be a pussy. I'm not gonna go to... Am I gonna have to go down there and fucking, like, drag your ass out of bed? Sam, I mean, Judge Goldstriker. Ooh, look at you with your fruit. With your fruit. Oh, yeah. I'm sitting here munching on brownies.
TJ, don't worry,
making
this
me
is
look
all
fat.
according to Kikaku. Kikaku means plan. But seriously, pick your head up. I'm proud
The only
of you.
problem is Justin Mix might actually punch someone. I mean, hey, she wants to punch me. We can throw the gloves on. I'm fine with that, you know? I think she's too much of a pussy, though. Like, genuinely, I think Justin Mix is too much of a pussy to come out here and fight me.
Fucked by a stranger from the casino tonight out of spite. But it's okay. Autistic Fight Club got her back.
Damn, bro. Damn, bro. That's the last thing he needs to hear right now. Ah, he's gonna try and go to bed now. Yeah, fucking right, dude. You ain't going to bed. We know you ain't going to bed. Strength will be a key element in his arc. Oh, somebody responded to me on Twitter.
I could still sense her there are on the couch, where I first got caught up in her eyes. But ultimately, fuck the bitch.
He looks up at the camera. You see him like... At least I think that's what happened. I thought I saw him move a little bit. Scott, TJ needs you, my guy. Hey, I'm here for him. Have I trained Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu with Sam before, or was that your first time? That was the first time me and Sam have ever rolled. Yeah, so there's that. Yo, Scott, you should use your fish tank items. I don't know how I'm going to use them is the issue. The bowl of piss. I'll use the bowl of piss. I'm going to consume a bowl of piss right now.
Rest up, little
yum.
nigga. The real game starts tomorrow. They're scared of you
Oh,
down
you see
there
it?
now.
Hold up.
Mondo gang gassing you up, nigga.
You see it right here?
Congrats on delaying the inevitable boy fuck you.
We'll chill here for another minute or two. If Judge Goldstriker doesn't come out in a minute or two, I'll go ahead and I'll start taking call-ins. I'm not gonna exit out of Fishtank. I'm just gonna turn it way down. and you know, we'll listen to people talk and stuff like that. Real quick.
Welcome to the initiative group.
Real quick, I will go ahead and leave an invite link in the chatterino right here. Paste. Alright, so there's the Discord invite link. And then, dude, Nifty, get the fuck out of here, bro. Stop looking for excuses to be around him.
TJ, you better start listening to PSCH 5150 and show initiative. Tomorrow you'll start wearing shoes. You're gonna win or DY.
Is it alright if I turn this on for a second?
Yeah, it's fine. Suffer the pain of
Nifty.
sacrifice, TJ.
Fucking, she's like a female Rodney Farva. Except I feel like Farva is likable in a hateable way, if that makes sense. Right? Where do we call? Twitter? No. Jump in Discord. Right? When the time comes, what I'm going to do, you're going to be in the waiting room, and I'm going to pull you into the waiting room. When the time comes. Alright? When the time comes. You know, it's going to be a minute or two. I'm going to give it like another, you know, 5 minutes tops. Alright? We've been waiting a little while. We got TJ here ready to take a depression nap. Nifty's looking for whatever awful, wretched shit she brought in that backpack. If you gotta spend half as much time on the bathroom cameras, you could be watching pee-pee and poo-poo tonight. Are the bathroom cameras up? The bathroom cameras aren't up yet. I don't believe so. Alright, we'll hit the lounge real quick. Scott Sullivan MMA, might be a good idea to turn on Discord streamer mode. I don't know what the hell that is, I'll be honest with you. Energy Vampire, I'm telling you, yeah. Oh yeah, like, she wants to be around the miserable, you know? She's sitting there going through her bag, hoping that TJ is gonna be like, did I do the right thing? And then Nifty will be like, of course, you did what you thought you had to do. You're a survivor. You're a warrior. You're strong.
Yeah, 'cause that shit really irks me.
Speaking of pee-pee poop, yo, what's going on, Fatty? How you doing, dude? Airsoft Fatty in the chatty. What's good, dude? How have you been? Yeah, dude. Fucking. What's it called? The Like the twerking you did on Trish was fucking crazy, bro. That was the best. That was the best shit that I've fucking ever seen, dude. I'm trying to think of the words to describe how fucking like how much I was laughing at that. I was laughing so fucking hard at that. And the fact that she had to pretend to be asleep made it even better. In fact, that's really partially what made it. Is she had you literally on top of her, practically giving her a lap dance, you know? And she's just got to pretend she's like just knocked out. And then the fucking bed breaks, dude. That was the best shit, dude. That was so great. I hope you end up getting back in there at some point. I don't know if the Santa thing was just a one-off or if you're gonna visit at another time, but I really hope you do get back in there. I thought I had killed Trish at one point. Yeah, it was as hilarious. It was a little bit nerve-wracking. I will say that much. It was a teeny tiny bit nerve-wracking, if I'm being honest. But it was so funny, dude. It was funny as shit. You hear what I said to Brian the next morning? I don't know if I heard it or if I remember it. Fucking what did you end up saying to him? He was gonna fold her legs. Dude, her legs were about to like if this is her knee joint, her knees were about to do that. They were about to go inward. Or not inward, like concave. I said to him, sorry about the bed last night with Trish. I know you wanted to be the one to break it in. Dude, that's fucking hilarious. Dude, you what's it called? Brian got your sloppy seconds, Chris. Brian took your sloppy seconds. He got the runoff. I'm gonna tell him that. I'm gonna be like, yo, how did Airsoft Fatty's pussy feel? I'm gonna be like that. How did the pussy belonging to Airsoft Fatty feel?
Well, so it ain't talked about, right? So how road?
That was the most emotional elimination in any reality show. Yeah, we're gonna check in on we're gonna check in on 3 again. I want to see what's going on with him. He's gonna be tossing and turning all night.
TJ, you were chosen because you're a gay retard.
I haven't been watching. Did you get to tell Jimmy about the Kill Bill heart punch? Not yet, but I will. Hashtag Brian loves sloppy seconds. I'm gonna post that right now, Chris. I'm gonna post that and tag you.
The prettiest girl on the show, and you cut her throat without hesitation. She was not acting. That was cold, TJ. Just cold.
Whoop. There we go. I threw that up on Twitter. Okay. So, I think we'll go ahead.
This is the nature of war, whose stake is at once the authority and the justification.
Yeah, I think that'll be good. All right, so
Chin up, TJ.
I'm going to start pulling people in, okay? I'm not 1,000% sure how well this is going to work right this second, okay? What was I going to say? We're going to go ahead. We're going to do our thing with it, right? And we'll see how it works. We'll see how it works is what we'll do, okay? So I'm going to pull the first person in, and hopefully it will work out.
We have to let go of things in the now. If we are lucky, they come back in.
Uh-oh.
You know what must be done now. No more half measures.
All right, hello? Oh, I'm doing everything out of order. Hello? Can you hear me? Dude, okay. All right, so I'm going to try with somebody else just in case, all right? All right, hello? Can you hear me right now? Whoever this is? Oh, geez, you know what? It's trying to connect right now. Oh, damn. Yo. Bull, thank you so much for the $100, man. Thank you. That's really generous of you. Thank you so much for that, dude. That's crazy. Thank you, man. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to say it either. Like, thank you. I'm trying to figure out what that noise is. I think it might be on my end, maybe. Okay. Hello?
Hello?
Okay. There you are. There you are. Okay.
Hopefully I'm not. Hopefully I'm not.
All right. So,
yeah, no problem.
Welcome. This is a really janky setup I got going on here, but welcome to Sensei Scott's live stream, sir. How you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing just fine. I'm just watching your stream. I was trying to actually log in to the Fishtank.live, and basically I couldn't log in anymore. It's been just giving me the loading screen, but I looked up Fishtank.live, and here we are, watching your stream. And I was like, oh shit, it's Scott. He's fucking streaming. And I was like, hell yeah. And now we're here.
Oh, I'm glad you I'm glad you're here. If you can't be on the Fish Tank site, I'm glad you're here. And that is one thing I've wanted to say is I don't want people to think that they should be watching my stuff over the site itself. If you got two monitors, have one up on each. All right, how about
exactly.
that? Yeah,
exactly. It's for me. I don't. For me, like every time I try to log in, it just gives me the loading screen, like for like a good 10 minutes, and I'm still loading. And every time I like F5 it, I get a quick look of the boxes of the channels, but it goes back to the loading screen. I'm like, what the hell? That's kind of weird. But hopefully they can fix that issue.
Yeah,
most likely it's technical issue.
Yeah, and I do know a little bit about the technical issues. It's not anything that's on like their end. It's not that like Wes or Jet or anyone is being like lazy or anything like that. It's that the storm that occurred was really fucked up, and the internet service provider that they're using actually has been having issues.
Holy shit.
Yeah, in and of itself. Don't get me wrong, it wasn't like hurricane level, but there was just something that happened with the storm that gave them weird issues and shit like that. That's my understanding of it. Now, I haven't sat there. I haven't sat there at length with them and been like, so what's the problem with the site, guys? But things that they've said, things that they've said when I'm around, that kind of gives me the idea. I don't want anyone thinking that like it's like a shoddy production on their end or anything like that. Like they really, if you saw downstairs this season compared to last season and the setup they have and everything like that, it looks like this season looks like a nerve center for like an FBI operation almost.
Oh yeah, kind of. It sounds familiar. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's more like CIA, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, so did you have anything specific you wanted to talk about pertaining to the show?
Oh, dude. Fucking Shinji. That's my nigga. Hashtag Shinji. Or actually hashtag also Jimmy, I think that's the ones I've been looking at mostly around on Twitter. I almost accidentally say fucking X like a retard. Twitter, there's some good shit I've been seeing on Fishtank. Some good shit, especially Shinji and Jimmy, and then Taylin, or I don't know how to pronounce her name. Sadly, Megan left. I was like, damn, but it's all good though because she was already a little scary cat in the beginning. I don't like Trisha. I don't think. I don't know. A little weird about that. Who else? I don't know. I forgot the other contestants. Didn't they add a black guy too?
Yeah, Dunye.
Cool. How you say it, Dunye?
Yeah, I think it's just Dunye. I could be wrong though. I've heard a bunch of different ways to say his name. They're even calling him Kanye.
I like the name,
which I think is hilarious.
Cool, Dunye.
Yeah. I think he said he's from Africa, but he spent most of his life here.
Ah, so he's from here. Then okay, I see now. Okay, so it's basically American washed. That's how I see it. But it's all good though. I shouldn't be saying the kind of shit right here. It's kind of controversial. But yeah, I mean the fish tank is. Don't get me wrong. It's actually going pretty good. I think next week or probably tomorrow. Who the fuck knows? It's gonna get worse and worse, which is better. For the contestants to become more resilient, become, like I said, audition to become the MDE, which is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I think it's a really cool competition to get up there. Hang out with the big man.
Yeah.
It's
definitely gonna it's definitely gonna ramp up over the next few days, specifically like over the next week. I mean, after this week, it's the halfway point, and it feels like it's almost gone by like really quick, at least for me.
Yeah, they're already halfway there. Damn, holy crap.
Yeah, well, at the end of this week, we'll be halfway there, so it'll be it'll be crazy to see everything ramp up, especially with like like adding new freeloaders and kicking off other contestants and things like that. I'm excited to
exactly.
see how that goes.
I was kind of surprised that a lot of fish left really quick, like on the first week or the second week. I was like, holy shit, that was quick. But that was kind of crazy for TJ saying that shit. Like, hey, we're kicking off this. That was good. He has to stay. If he really wants to be part of this thing, he has to, how you say, make sacrifices.
Oh yeah.
I know he's hurting really bad. I know he's hurting a little better now.
Oh yeah.
TT has a steer mode.
Yeah, I mean he's a competitor, and competitors they got to choose between a rock and a hard place when it comes down to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Was there anything else you wanted to say before I bring someone else on?
Yeah, I think yeah, exactly. I think my time is up. No, Scott, keep doing your fucking fights, man. Keep training these motherfuckers. Learn. I just bought a punching bag like 2 days ago and I just put it in my room. I'm punching the shit out of it, learning how to fucking learn my movement, my style. But I'm proud of you, Scott. Keep it up, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
All right, dog. All right, take it easy, yo.
Have a good one, man.
Fishtank.live. Everybody, Fishtank.live.
Hell yeah.
All right, take it easy.
Peace. All right, so I'm not mad at the gentleman I just had on, okay, but he did say a couple of words that I think really I would rather him not have said, and I'm going to ask you guys to kind of avoid using some of those words and things like that. it's all good. You know, he probably just said them without thinking about it. I understand. You know, they slip out sometimes. All right, sometimes they slip out. Right. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna bring on the person that I was originally gonna bring on. Right. This I'm not gonna say their name unless they give me the permission to. Hello.
Scott.
What's going on?
Scott?
Yeah.
Dude, nothing. You gotta. I don't know the lowdown for the show, so you gotta guide me.
Yeah.
Sensei. I mean, I've been following it, but I don't know this subject. Is what I'm trying to say.
Okay. What you mean like the premise of the show?
No. I'm season 1, but like we actually talked on Twitter, but like I don't know the subjects for your stream right now. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, the subject of my stream right now. I mean,
yes,
I'm just kind of we're just kind of doing a watch party, and you know, we're doing a watch party, and we are what was I gonna say? You know, we're just shooting the shit right now, you know. We did the watch party, we saw the elimination, and now, you know, whatever you feel like talking about, you know, specifically regarding Fishtank or anything like that, you know, go ahead and speak your piece.
Yeah. Well, I had to just get your lowdown on the season 2. If you like have any different thoughts on season 2 versus season 1, like, I mean, I know that's very open-ended. I don't mean it to be, but like, where do you? Obviously, you have some things you're hiding from us as fans. I heard you saying you'd go to the death with these secrets you got, but we want to hear something.
I mean, I can't tell any secrets, obviously, but you know, I will say that I like.
Give us the secrets. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I mean, I like both seasons. You know, I like both seasons. I like both seasons relatively the same, right? But I like them for different reasons. I feel a little bit closer to the cast of last season. You know, and this season I feel like I'm having a little bit more fun in terms of being able to mess with the cast. And I think it's because last season I was just kind of brought in as like a boxing guy for John, and then like Airsoft Fatty, and at the end Josie and Vance got in there too. But this season, like, I'm actually like a legitimate feature on the show, so I get to partake in a little bit of the gaslighting and stuff like that, you know?
I will say it's only like, what, 9 days in, right? Or 12 days, a couple weeks at the tops. Like, it is accelerating, like, this season compared to the last, whereas the last season was a slow burn.
Yeah.
This season is like, okay, everyone's like in on it. So I think they can like kind of like jump the gun on like the gaslighting almost, and just go straight to hell.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, no, I get it. And I think last season they kind of had to coddle the fish a little bit more. Not to say that they went easy on them, but like and part of this is due to certain things that occurred that were kind of like out of what you could consider to be the ordinary, like the swatting and the Simmons thing. You know, like this season I've noticed there's a lot less coddling of the fish. I know Cole had the best day a fish could have, right? And he still ended up going home. I think that's just because he was kind of ready to go home. I think that was kind of inevitable. But other than that, people haven't really been getting special treatment or being treated like softly or anything like that.
Yeah, man. Like you're in there now. So if word of advice from a fan, just. I mean, I'm sure you hear this a lot, but like these people have it too easy. They have it too easy, Scott.
Yeah, well, we got 4 weeks. Don't worry.
You kind of. How do you feel about summer, man? Like you kind of like it wasn't you necessarily, but kind of like you kind of put in on Summer's like freak out. No.
Well, I think Summer's adorable, and I think I'm gonna track her down and I'm gonna marry her. I'm gonna show up to her house.
What
I'm gonna show up
Sylvia?
I'm gonna show up to her inpatient care center with a ring, and you guys are gonna see on my Instagram. You guys are gonna see the wedding. Sylvia is me and Sylvia are beefing right now. She kicked me out of the trailer.
I'm laying. Dude, I was the retard in chat saying that like I've seen like I think it's mostly like spam accounts. Honestly, like I don't know who done it, but it's like I hate the Zoomer crowd. I hate Scott. It's like dude, it's like it's all the same comment. I appreciate you, man. Like we've had it back and forth on Twitter. I deleted my Twitter though. I hate that site. But yeah, like, you're awesome, man. That Sam and Nick After Dark, that shit is golden, man. that shit's too funny. And basically everyone who disagrees is a bot. That's all I have to say about that.
Thank you, man. I
Yeah,
appreciate
dude.
that.
If I had one suggestion is beat some ass. Like I saw you fucking take on Jimmy. How is that?
That was
And Jimmy's like my alter ego too. Like I that's literally me.
Yeah, that was it was fun. You know, I had a good time. You know, obviously I took it easy on Jimmy. I took it easy on everybody. You know, I wasn't trying to kill anyone. And as time goes on, I'm hoping I'll get a little bit more sparring in with everybody. Especially if I can do kicks, you know. I won't feel horrible if I like lay some heavy ass leg kicks on Jimmy or like Brian or anyone, you know?
I think I'm speaking for a lot of people. You gotta fucking give it to Brian.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I don't really like hate the guy, you know. I just think it's funny, like he's kind of playing it up where like he knows the show's humor, which is funny because like that's like the measure that they were like trying to out them each other as the infiltrator.
Yeah.
So, like they all know the show's humor, but Brian's like super based. Brian's super based on the online. He's an online based guy. He's like,
Yeah.
I think within like a week or so, they're all gonna drop the facade, and you're gonna get the real person. And I'm sure he's a cool guy. Like, I don't dislike Brian, but like this persona, he's like, oh Jews, I know all about that scene. you know that. You know what I'm trying to say.
No, I get what you're saying. You know,
That's all. That. Sorry.
No, it's cool. I was gonna say, you know, I've noticed that these fish seem to be a little bit more tight knit than season 1, but I do think as time goes on that'll change, especially because the people downstairs, you know, they're seeing this and they're gonna try and pick ways they can kind of mess with each other and stuff like that. You know,
Jebediah already like, what do you tell Jimmy like that no situation, and then Trish like giving them all like insider information, like just gaslighting. Like I think Sam and the staff are kind of like carrying the season so far. Ben's big time. I'm sorry. Like sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm gonna have somebody jump in after this, but what was I gonna say? I think that the producers, I think that Fishtank is going to be a producer heavy show in the first place, right? So I can understand why you're saying you think they're carrying the season, but I think the personalities are really starting to shine, especially now. You know.
No, I just want to like make it clear. I'm not a hater. I've just
I
been
get that. I get that.
noticing the negative feedback, and like I was kind of like, I don't know if you know who Paul Town is. Maybe that's a bad word.
Nah, I have no idea who that is.
Okay, all right. Forget about that I said anything. But yeah, I get it's a producer heavy show. I'm noticing the negative feedback, and most of these people, like the people I see, like who are shitting on you, they're like, who are these like new MDE fans? Like, do they not know the gist? You know, like let Sam cook, let the producer Jet cook, let Jet cook. And I don't know, maybe I've said too much. I'm a little tipsy, not gonna lie. Scott, I love your stream, man. Um, yeah, I love the stream. I love Fishtank.
Thank you, man. It's good to have you here. You have a good day.
Thank you, man. You too, man. Thank you.
Peace out. I will say, right, when it comes to people hating on the show, I don't mind criticism, right? And I'm not saying that this guy was being critical at all, right? He just happened to mention people hating on the show. I don't mind criticism of anything, right? But when I notice somebody's hating blindly, I just immediately ignore them, right? I just don't pay attention to anything they have to say on anything. And there's definitely people out there who are saying things that are just clearly hate. It's just blind hate for the sake of hate, if that makes sense. You know, like one thing I don't like is people. One thing I don't like is people talking about like how much money the show is gonna make, as though it's like they're gonna make part of the money too or something like that. It's like if you're talking about whether or not you think this season is gonna make more or less money than the last season, you're probably being weird about it, if I'm just being honest. But anyway, next caller. There were 2 people and now there's 4. I'm gonna go in the order that I believe I saw them in. Okay, so if I pick you out of order, I apologize. All right. Hello.
Hey Scott, how you doing?
Hey man, what's going on?
I'm doing good. You know, just kicking back, New Year, watching the tank. I got some questions for you.
Yeah, of course.
So, I know that you're pretty invested in the show from your Twitter feed and from a lot of your live streams. I was wondering how you feel about Matt Care, how the contestants are feeling about it, especially during the triathlon when it became home to a pretty disturbing scene.
Matt Care. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to punish them today, but I am going to punish them. It will happen. All right. You know, when we go up there and there's a plan to be had, I have to stick to that plan. And it doesn't mean though that I forgot. All right. I never forget.
Never forget.
Never under any circumstances. They will be punished. I will figure out who did the puking, and they will be extra punished. And yeah, that'll be that. You know,
might be a little easier to find out who didn't do the puking in that situation.
Yeah, that's a good point. You know, that is because that puke pile was gigantic. That was insane.
It was disturbing.
Yeah.
So you have presented the Jocko belt a few times. Are you going to be doing a full belt progression as the fish kind of get further along in their martial arts journey?
As in, like they go from like white belt to blue belt to, you know, purple belt, like stuff like that, or do you mean like?
Yeah.
I don't know about that. We'll see where it ends up going. It depends on how I feel that they're coming along in their teachings, you know, in their progress and stuff like that. You know, it really depends on where they go. You know.
Definitely. So you do have like a general investment in how they're perceiving their growth through martial arts training. You're like invested in them individually.
Yeah. Like I noticed little things. Like today when I was rolling with Brian, I ended up in the mount position and he ended up bumping and getting to his side. Unfortunately, he didn't know what to do after that, so he made a grave mistake. But I noticed that he did that right away, and I was like, "Oh, good," and that was something that I was actually very happy with him about. As disappointing as that is to everybody else, right? I am sometimes happy with Brian, but yeah,
No,
I noticed the
I
little things.
I recognize that you definitely do display like a general empathy towards the fish when you have your time on the show. I mean, there are some periods where you do bits and you joke around a little bit, but even when Summer was kind of having her freak out at the beginning, you came and consoled her near the bar. How much of that is an act?
How much of what, the empathy or the gaslighting?
The empathy. I mean, I could tell it's genuine, but like, do you have to suppress some of it for the show?
Oh no, I'm a sociopath. I just I know that people like to see empathy, and I act empathetic because that's how I learned to blend in with regular people. I actually don't feel any emotion, and yeah, the person you know as Scott does not actually exist.
I get you. I get you. Digital front and all that.
Exactly. You can't let them know. You can't let them know. You
So,
gotta
how do
take
you
them by
feel?
surprise. Sorry, go ahead.
I I definitely agree. What are the psychological and physical effects of training consistently in martial arts for like multiple times during a week when you have no prior training in those fields? How is that going to affect the fish in the tank?
Well, I mean, this is actually one of the things that frustrates me a little bit about the people who don't seem to understand the martial arts aspect of the tank. Um, uh, and I don't see tons of people saying anything. It's just on occasion I do hear somebody being like, "Oh, the martial arts is boring. I don't like it." But like if you're sitting in a house for 6 weeks, you're used to being able to have your phone and TV and video games and all this stuff. You're gonna go stir crazy, right? You're gonna get a little bit of that cabin fever. You start looking like
Absolutely.
Jack Nicholson in The Shining eventually, right?
Yeah.
And the martial arts is kind of a way to let out a little bit of that pent up energy and even a little bit of aggression when it comes down to it, because you're gonna end up getting pissed off. I understand that the
Yeah.
show, right, it kind of thrives off of the tension and stuff like that, but there's kind of a sweet spot where you're gonna get content out of the tension that is not also going to end up with somebody doing something like insanely bad, right? Um,
Absolutely. Yeah.
yeah, like the first day with CK, right? It might have been the second, I forget. But Trish and CK were like about to fucking go at it, from what I was told. Like I got there and they were like, "Yo, it's a good thing you're here. Like everybody needs to fucking let some like aggression out right now." And
Yeah.
like I was like, "Wow, what's going on?" And they're like, "There might end up being a fucking like real fight." Like we're really happy you're here right now. Little bit of behind the scenes lore for you guys. Um, like they don't want like cat fights that are gonna go physical. They don't want like Jimmy and Brian getting pissed off at each other and laying into each other like that, right? Because then like sure that like don't get me wrong, it might be hilarious to see, Brian smack Jimmy or something like that, but then Brian's got to go. He's off the show. Like legally, they can't just let him get away with that and stay on the show.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what the martial arts is for, is to make sure that these guys don't go too far. I feel like the question you asked is only partially answered by what I just went on a long-winded rant about. I
Oh
apologize for
no,
that,
you're
but
good. You're killing it.
yeah.
When you see moments like that where emotions reach a boiling point in the show, like when Trish was beefing with what was her name, CK, or when Jimmy got all up in Taylor's face, does this affect how you are going to go into training with them the next day? Like, do you have a changed image seeing kind of the way like Brian was talking to his girlfriend, and you're like, man, I don't really like that. I might want to be a little harder on him, or do you use it as an opportunity to educate? Like, how does that affect how you train with him?
Man, I was gonna try and make a joke, but I couldn't think of anything in the moment. Basically, like, yeah, I don't like seeing Jimmy getting in Summer's face, right? You know, Brian
Taylor.
Huh?
Taylor's face.
Oh yeah, Taylor's face. Jeez. Yeah, I don't like seeing Jimmy get in Taylor's face, right? I don't like seeing Brian screaming at Summer or anything like that. That's obviously not something I want to see, right? I try to remember that, again, these guys are locked in a house, and like they're locked in a house for 6 weeks without any form of entertainment. So like I see someone like Jimmy and I recognize that it's partially him, but it's also partially the circumstance that he's in. And you know, maybe I'll be a little bit more careful regarding Jimmy in terms of what I show him and, you know, the things that I say to and about him and stuff like that. But I wouldn't say that it's something where I'm like, oh, Jimmy did what to Summer? To Summer, geez.
Yeah.
Jimmy did what to Taylor? Oh, that's it. He's getting it next time. You know, I wouldn't say that I've had a thought like that so far, but I mean, I don't know. We're not even halfway through yet. There might be a moment where I'm like, yo, fuck these guys.
That's true. And you did say that it's going to ramp up a little bit coming up in these next few weeks.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's definitely going to get ramped up for sure.
I have one more question for you.
Yeah.
Can we get like a little crumb of knowledge of what went into the 1970s theme behind the scenes? Was this playing into kind of the cult mentality that was prevalent in the 1970s? I know there's all that added lore that they were doing with the Morse code and the addict and the mental asylum. How much of that are you cued in on? Is it all red herrings? Do you have any crumbs of knowledge you could drop on us humble viewers?
Yeah, I'm not supposed to be saying this. I'm probably gonna get in trouble for it, but I'm willing to say it anyway. So you see how people are kind of like you see how the producers and the audiences trying to kind of pair everybody up, right? Like TJ and Taylor, Brian and you know, Brian and Trish, right? Things like that. That's actually part of an overarching theme that they decided they were going to go for. Now, I don't know how much you know about the 70s in terms of the socialite aspect of it, but swinging was a big part of the 1970s. And part of the lore behind this, or not the lore, but the direction that they were going to push this into was they were going to try and pair as many guys up with girls as possible. And then the final challenge was going to be a swingers challenge. They were gonna have a fishbowl party. That's you know, that's very specific kind of swingers thing. So yeah, that's kind of what went into the whole 1970s lore. You know, is they had an idea for a bit about swingers, and you know, they just wanted to play that one out.
Very cool. Well, I can't wait to see what direction it takes. Congratulations on your marriage with Summer, by the way. And I look forward to seeing you later this week on the tank.
Sweet. Thank you very much, man.
Of course.
All right. You have a good one. Oh, he already. Damn. I didn't even have to kick him out. All right. So there's 3 people in there right now. It's just past midnight where I'm at. So I'm going to take these 3 people and then I'll probably hop off. This has been a really great stream thus far. This is probably... Well, like every stream that I've done watching Fishtank has been better than the last, so naturally we're gonna keep on doing that. We're gonna steer into this, right? We're gonna steer into this. We're gonna strike while the iron's hot. We're gonna milk it for everything we can get, and yeah. So we'll end up, you know, it's gonna be 2 streams a week where we do Fishtank stuff. One of them will probably be a call in. The other one will just be me hanging out. But anyway, hello.
Hello.
Oh, hello? You there?
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Ah, sweet. What's going on, man?
The last guy asked the question I was going to talk about, the whole like cult thing.
The whole what thing?
The whole 70s cult thing.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, it was that wasn't a lie. That wasn't a lie. I would never lie to you guys. The swingers, the swinger cult thing, that was real.
Yeah, actually this might be, you might be giving out too information by saying this, but one thing that like it, I guess would be serendipity or like a coincidence. Um, Jimmy like keeps rambling about how he was like in a program back when he was young that was pretty kind of abusive and cult like. Was did did that like did they pick Jimmy because of that, or did that just happen and it was just like, oh, we can use this in the show? Jimmy was in a cult that works perfectly for us.
Well, that cult that Jimmy was referring to is known as public school. No, I think that was probably just a coincidence or something like that. I'm actually curious what he's talking about. He's probably just doing the Jimmy Tall Tale thing, but we'll see. We'll see about that. Maybe I can get him to talk about that a little bit, or maybe Judge Goldstriker can at one point or another.
Yeah, I don't know. It just seemed like so much of a coincidence to me. And it's like this has to be had to be planned in some way. But if it's really a coincidence, that's pretty neat.
Yeah, yeah. Hope he's all right though. I mean, he seems a little bit screwed up. Not gonna lie, Jimmy's seems a little bit off. You know, I don't know if it's the cult issue or not, but you know.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you probably know more than pretty much anyone on the internet about this sort of thing, but I've got the feeling that, some of the fishes are like kind of nudged by production into doing things, but it's pretty hard to like keep that persona up constantly if you're just, if you're faking it. And Jimmy is for someone to keep the Jimmy persona up 100% of the time, all day, every day, would give him an Oscar. That would be fantastic. So I think he's probably he's got an interesting set of history and things going up in that head.
Yeah, yeah. I think Jimmy is mostly legit, and he just spins tall tales. Like not even referring to the abuse thing. I actually saw Swamp Donkey in the chat said that apparently his sister confirmed the stories on Reddit. So that's pretty awful. But I think aside from that, I think Timmy, geez, what the hell, Jimmy. I think Jimmy is just someone who like I said, he spins tall tales, right? And I don't think he's playing games or anything like that. I think he is legit. He's just he's just Jimmy, to put it as plainly as possible.
Yeah, average 4chan user.
Yeah. When I think of 4chan, I think Jimmy is a pretty decent poster boy for 4chan, like Pole specifically. You know?
Yeah, speaking of which, you probably keep up with like the memes on Twitter and stuff.
Yep.
Are there any ones that are like your favorites?
Every time I look at that picture of me and Jimmy sparring where he's got his arm back like that. And it's not just because it's me in there. It's because that's just like the wackiest fucking picture. And that's something you would expect from like a Photoshop. Like you would think that's Photoshop, but no, it's not. It's just a conveniently timed screenshot of a video. And that's crazy. And then a couple of people made some a couple of people made some edits of it. There was the 12 years MMA, and then there was the One Punch Man one. Those were fantastic. Those are probably my favorites. Like I said, not just because I'm in them, but because it's just so crazy seeing that.
Yeah, I think I saw that 12 years MMA. That was that one was pretty good. I saw one that was, I think it was like Shinji on the mat, and then they took a still of when Gold Striker,
oh yeah,
Judge Jebediah was jumping, like doing a body slam on the bed, and they put that in there. It's pretty funny.
Yeah. I saw that. I saw that a little bit before I ended up. I saw that before I ended up on here. That was a really good one. I think I saw it on the Reddit actually. I do browse the Reddit every now and again. That's where I see the majority of hate comments actually. It's funny. Hello Fishtank Reddit if you're watching. They seem to kind of congregate there. Yeah, that's such a funny picture. I'm loving that that's getting a lot of use too. The Gold Striker diving on the bed thing. There's been multiple of those where it's Gold Striker like trying to body slam. I think there was one with Summer. I think there was one with Trish, and then the one with Shinji. Those are all really good.
Yeah, I think the viewers really add to the experience. Like without looking at, if you were just to watch Fish Tank without interacting with the various communities and getting all the funny edits and screenshots, and especially for me, like I can't watch it 24/7 obviously. So having people be able to tell you, oh, this happened, this happened, this happened yesterday is really useful. But without the communities, I think Fish Tank would be significantly more boring. So I think Jet and production really did well in encouraging that and encouraging the online presence of it.
Oh yeah, 100%. You know, and I agree. Without the community like doing what they do to mess around and have a good time, it wouldn't be nearly as fun. You know, that's basically the premise of the show in an indirect way. Is if there was no community that was like having fun with it, even if there was like 100,000 people, but they were just watching, there was no chat, there was no TTS, no sound effects, there were no memes, nobody, like you said, keeping other people updated when they're unable to watch, then it would be pointless. The show would suck, and it might as well just be a typical reality show. You know, they might as well just do episodic shit. So I definitely think you're right. You know, half the show is the fan base doing fun shit. You know.
Yeah, I think, I don't know if you know much about this, but you know that do you remember Windu? He Will Not Divide Us back in 2017.
Yeah. I remember that.
And Sam got involved with that, and it was, but like with that, most of the fun with that was just the online communities organized around it and the people kind of trying to get involved with it from the internet. Do you think that was like an inspiration for Sam when and Jet and all of production, of course, when coming up with the Fish Tank idea?
I'm not too sure about that. I mean, obviously Sam was involved with that. I was in that Discord server for a little bit, the Outer Heaven Discord server, but I wasn't like involved in it. I just happened to one of the guys who organized it was from Boston, and I knew some guys who knew him, and I ended up in there. But now you got me going down memory lane. Now I'm like, oh, dude, dude. But anyway, I wouldn't say that it was an inspiration or anything like that, but I definitely think that is something they have in common, where like He Will Not Divide Us, if it wasn't for the people having fun with it, then it would have just been something stupid. If there was like 3 people who are like mad about the He Will Not Divide Us thing, and they were like, we gotta do something about this, it'd be really stupid and like really annoying. It's
when it started out.
Yeah. It's a community activity. You know, and that's what this is. This is a community activity. Brings people closer together.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think that's probably the best way to sum it up.
Yeah. Was there anything else you wanted to say before I have somebody else jump in?
Nah, man. It was great talking to you, man. Thanks.
You too, man. Have a good one. All right. Shoot. I don't know who was in first, so I'm just gonna pick a random person. I got 2 left. All right. And hello.
Hey, what's up? Can you
Hey.
hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm not at my normal setup right now, so forgive me if my microphone sounds like dog doo-doo. But
That's all right.
so we know you're the man who never lies. Honesty and honor are core tenets of
Yes,
martial
sir.
art. Semper Fi. But what? Let's give it to me straight. How many and who of the fish do you think it would take to pose a serious threat to your physical health if they were to form a coalition or a posse, so to speak, and come at you? Who and how many would pose a threat?
Well, you see, that's a good question, and it really depends on the situation here. Like, which room of the house are we in? You know, is it a surprise attack, or am I gonna be able, like, am I gonna know, like, okay, they're starting off in this side of the room. You know, when when Judge Goldstriker says fight, all of them are gonna come at me. It really depends. I'd say, and it also depends on what fish. Like, I don't think Nifty and Delaney are really gonna do much to me, if I'm just being honest here. It really depends. You know, Brian, Jimmy, Brian and Jimmy, it would be more difficult if they were involved, to the point where if they were involved, I would have to target one of them right out the gate and try to make sure that I absolutely demolish one of them immediately. Which is not a guarantee. I'm just going over strategy here. I'd probably target Brian because you know, Jimmy is you know, he's a spaz, but I know, like oh, excuse me. I feel like it's a little bit easier to deal with Jimmy than it is Brian. Brian's a little bit more athletic than Jimmy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd say no less than 3 of them. Right? Like, if it was just Brian and Jimmy, I'd be like, okay, it's not gonna be like it's not gonna be like I'm cutting tissue paper here. It's not like I'm ripping toilet paper, but I think I can take both of these guys. You know?
Absolutely.
But if you add in one more, all of a sudden I'm like, okay, even if I knock Brian out right away, I still got to contend with Jimmy and this other person. It's not like I knock Brian out and now it's a one-on-one, right? If that makes sense.
Yeah. You got to worry about if like in Baldur's Gate 3, what if one of them decides to chuck one of the other ones at you? What would you do?
Man, if Jimmy and Brian teamed up with Nifty and they picked up Nifty and they threw her at me, I don't know. I might just get crushed, bro. I might just be fucked. That might be it.
Dang. Yeah, you'd have to roll a saving throw.
Exactly. Yes.
All right, man. Well, I don't really have anything else to contribute. So, Happy New Year.
You as well, man. Have a good one.
You too. All right. Take it easy.
Peace out. Oh. Uh-oh. Here we go. All right. Can you hear me?
Yo.
Yo, what's going on? I keep
What's
fucking
happening,
up.
man?
Nothing. How
How's,
about you?
How's your stream?
What's that?
Huh?
I couldn't hear what you said a second ago.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Okay. I just wanted to say, I think it would be good if you had like a, like no restrictions, like just like a real fight with somebody in the fish tank, if you know that you get Sam to put forward the money for it. Like I'd really like to see you and Nifty just go.
Oh yeah, just
Yeah.
just me and Nifty fight for an undisclosed amount of money. Could be
Yeah.
$1, could be $1 million.
Until someone's not conscious anymore, you know, it'd be good.
Sure, I'd
I
fight
really
Nifty.
thought that was. I really thought that was like somebody they brought in to like just they're paying her to be like intolerable, like just annoying on purpose. But I think that might just really be who she is, you know.
Yeah, nah, it wouldn't surprise me if that was who she really is, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's unfortunate.
yeah, there's some strange people out there who do and say some strange shit, you know.
Yeah. Does she not smell good for real, or is that like a joke?
I mean, I haven't gotten close enough to take a deep inhale. You know, I haven't been able to huff anything yet,
Yeah.
so I couldn't tell you. But just looking at her, you know, I don't really have a I don't have a good feeling about it. You know.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man.
You you have anything specific you wanted to talk about?
No, not really.
All right, that's cool.
All right.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
Cool. You you have a good one, man.
Yeah, you too, dude.
Peace out. All right, so I'm gonna call that the last call in for the day. I think that was good. I think that was interesting. I think for the second streaming date that we're gonna do during the week while Fishtank is on, I think that will end up being a day like today where we watch and then we do a call in after a certain amount of time. You know, I'll go ahead. I'll read a little bit of the chat. I want to say again, thank you to Full, spelled FUL, for the $100. I really appreciate the hell out of that, man. Thank you so much. It's hard to show that appreciation because I'm just some dude behind a computer, you know. And this is YouTube, so I can't whip my dick out or anything like that. You know, I can't send you nudes in return. So, you know, I just want you to know that I'm very thankful for that. Thank you so much, man, for real. I don't know if you're still there. Hold on. I don't think she's showered or brushed her teeth since she's arrived. And the thing is, Gufu, like I believe that because people would know if she has. People would know if she has or has not. What days? So Fridays are going to be consistent, all right? I always stream Fridays, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then there's going to be Sunday. That's going to be Fallout Sunday, though. We do Fallout Sunday, all right? That's what we do. That is at 5 p.m. EST. Now, the third day that we're going to be streaming, which is going to be the second Fish Tank day, that's going to be basically any day of the week that I choose, right? Obviously, other than Friday and Sunday. I decided I'd do it today just to kind of test it out because I wanted to get it out of the way. Next week I could do Monday again. I might do Wednesday, you know, whatever. It'll probably be a Monday, a Wednesday, or a Friday, though, potentially. We'll see. But yeah, you know. B-Dog says, I haven't seen Nifty walk into a bathroom since she's entered the tank. She's been holding it in. She's holding it in. Drainer says, had my first fish tank dream last night where I put someone in a Kimura transferred into an armbar. That's good. She's bathing in swamp funk. Interesting. It's whatever though. Anyway, here it is. Okay. My chat is catching up right now. My chat was being weird. I'm waiting for it to catch up. They should start a gold star chart on the fridge. Every time someone showers or brushes their teeth, they get a star. That'd be good to ensure that excuse me. That'd be good to ensure that that'd be good to ensure that everybody's fucking doing what they need to do. Can you choke Brian out next karate session? I'll see if I can. Scott, you let Gold Striker win. You are a man of humility. Thank you, sir. Alright, I'll probably end up heading out. Thank you guys. Thank you guys very much. I really appreciate you all for showing up. These last few streams have been very good, right? They've been very nice. Very nice. And I appreciate you guys for being here for that. I hope you guys will stick around when Fishtank is over with. You know, we'll have some fun. We'll have a good time, right? And yeah, that'll be that. Are you Copper Cab's dad? Yes. All right, thank you guys though, for real. Peace out.